Anybody else hurting?
How are you, Ford? You got hit too, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got bit by a cow, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I could use a little loving.
So good.
Just remember, you can cut it short. You don't have to fill all 25 words.
I think you have to say it all or else the spell doesn't work.
She is a magic user.
I know these things.
I'm the only one. It's okay.
Do you cast sending? Did you want to send a message to Yeza?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can you do it?
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeza, cough for the number of people that are around you. You can reply to this message. Nobody's there?
You're a dick.
What?
I don't believe him.
Really?
I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay.
Just ask her.
Right, so we just go into the darkness, rid them of, that spell, and we'll be lickety-split out of there, no problem.
We're not going to the garrison, we're going to rescue Yeza.
I'm being sarcastic, Chester.
But we will have to deal with this problem further into Jorhas. Do you have any tips for a bunch of crazy assholes going into the enemy's country?
Yeah, but if I fail, I get ripped into pieces. 100 and
We
something
would
feet in
definitely
the air.
protect you, Ford.
Huh?
We would protect you.
Against Rodan, I'm not so sure. Jester, what do you need to complete this tattoo?
Just him shaved. That is it. Where would you like a tattoo, sir?
Simple version of it. It's a simple tattoo, so.
It is a pretty simple
What are you
tattoo.
going to tattoo?
Captain Tusktooth.
Oh, nice.
She got a thing.
I gotta make a trail wherever we go.
But googly-eyed Captain Tusktooth?
Obviously.
Okay.
With all the brown hair around
Before
it.
I finish the tusks, can I go over and... Ford, can I look at your tusks?
What?
Can I look at your mouth?
No.
I just pull his lip down. Are they pointy or are they still filed?
No, they're doing their thing.
Are they like this?
They're starting to grow, yeah.
I'm gonna do one of them a normal tusk and then the other tusk is like a little blunted tusk on this guy.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind
You
of
guys been
tiny
down-
for an orc, but it should be okay.
No,
Is
no,
that
I
true?
worked
You're
out. I
really
had
big.
it.
You're very large and stuff.
Fun-sized.
It's pretty small.
I think it's a really good size that you have.
Maybe I'll just make myself a little bit larger. Get a little closer and I'll use disguise self to make myself look fucking jacked. Like huge ass traps and delts and my clothes don't quite fit right anymore and just like rippling ass muscles and I'm just
But I thought that you already were jacked.
no, I'm fucking jacked like Ford.
Shredded.
Yeah. Again, I have to turn like this.
You can see
Well,
it.
listen, if y'all are worried, those of us that are under minimal changes, we can let her know.
Lord, yours is pretty major.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed.
Something familiar.
It's funny. Everyone said that Jorhas was very ugly, but looking out, it kind of looks like a field of diamonds right now.
It's glistening. Just like in that smut book you gave me.
Yeah! It all comes back to this smut.
It's so romantic.
Thank you, Caleb.
I know that you have an interest in seafaring, so. Did you learn a lot?
So much.
Name 3 parts of a boat.
Are you okay, Ford? You look weird.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very good. Wow, everyone's so attentive this morning. Nobody needs to get ready or, I don't know, put on
Well,
their...
we're in a bubble.
The previous dreams are more encouraging, like telling me to go forward and help. This one felt a little more upset.
Because you're not in the water.
I think because we're not trying to let it out.
Right.
Yeah. Super fun. So if that's, the regularity in which I have to experience them, I guess I'll just deal with it. Not
Do you mean he seemed unhappy?
well, it was the first time that old demi snake god killed me at the end?
I mean, you don't know that that's necessarily. That could be something else in your life. Genius.
Yes, not to answer your question. I think Caleb is a fantastic leader. Also, Bo, or Jester, Yasha, Caduceus, almost anyone.
Taking on the same guises as you did the day before.
We should disguise ourselves again.
I don't.
No, I'm going in like myself.
Yeah, they did.
You going in straight forward?
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Normal forward.
Forward.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna go crazy deranged human this time.
Better. All right.
Man, we're ready. I want to feel the thunder between my legs. Let's do it.
Do you not need when riding these creatures, do you
All right, close talk. Let's everybody step out and give them a minute, just a second.
Thank you. Forward.
We step
Yes,
outside. in the
everyone
hallway.
leave, okay? It's just us girls.
Jester, would you mind?
Once more, and then heads back into the front door on the other side of the structure.
It's the stubby tusks. Okay.
We're all looking at the well at this point, right?
I'm staring at Ford and the bugbear.
What's going on? What is that?
Maybe it was that like 15 feet down. It would have been a thing.
Yeah, no problem. I just hop over the edge and I start lowering myself.
Go down.
No,
Yes,
Jester.
go down.
Jester and
I'm
Boulder.
scared.
I'm scared that if you fall down, I won't be able to heal you because I don't have any fucking spells
We got
left.
Mr. Clay for that.
I'm
Yeah.
not going down there.
Well, neither am I. Ford is.
I'm going down into the well.
It is
Simon
not
down?
the time to do it.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
What the fuck? We said we were coming back at
You
night.
always say that.
We don't have 3 rooms, which we normally have, so I feel like the ladies and the gentlemen
Girls
should
and
split up.
boys.
I mean, are y'all gonna be all right by yourselves? Jester, you gonna be safe?
She could punch you through a wall. Do you have a third
We might
room
need
here?
a man to take care of us, Ford.
The bugbear that runs the 4 corners, if you go and ask them,
Yeah.
it's like, no, we're full, sorry.
Oh. Fair play, fair play.
Unless, do you wanna
No.
room with the ladies
No.
for any other particular reason?
I
Did you
was
want a
just
room
trying
with
to.
Jester for any particular
I'll
reason?
room with Caleb and Cad.
I mean, if you think about it, normally like Yasha's the biggest one of us. You've got the 2 of us here. That's
I just head into one of the rooms.
Who joins forward?
yeah.
No, I go to the other one.
Don't you think he was subtly?
That isn't what he was doing, not.
I go in with Chester.
Me from beyond the veil. You can reply to this message.
Double dash out the tunnel.
You go charging back as Jester's walking by with this large, her bright pink colored handy haversack she had made is now just splattered with like thick purple blood.
Where are you going? I got snacks.
Stacks of what?
Snacks.
Oh my god.
It's called a closet.
It's a called the closet?
Yeah. That's what we were fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snacks for who, Jester?
For yarn ball.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't need any help carrying that, right?
Would I know? I've never met somebody else that did.
Wow.
But the better news is that I am way more powerful than he is. That means the traveler likes me so much more.
That's good news.
So not only are you not alone, you're the only one that can do stuff?
I don't know if I'm the only one, but obviously I'm 1 step above that dude. So
Nice.
He was
Nicely
a
done.
very old.
yeah. So P.S. in a few months I'm going to have to go and get together with all the other traveler followers.
Yeah, but so
In a couple months?
So
yeah, I don't know where
what?
it's at though. So hopefully it's somewhere we can get to pretty soon.
How many other followers are there? Like 5?
Well, we should probably find out at this event, right? If someone wants to come with us, I wouldn't mind it.
Maybe Ford should go with you this
I wouldn't
time.
mind.
All right.
All right. It looks kind of like a flying saucer or a fried egg.
She kind of looks in for a second, her like, piercing eyes past her violet skin,
Ford, good job.
glancing inside the box.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ford, do you want to get on my moorbounder with me?
Sure.
You can ride in the back.
Okay.
And more
Say something.
begin to arrive up.
Louis,
talk at length, and I don't know if we can do it here. I don't
think perhaps here is the place, but we can at least.
Are you okay, Ford?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, I am happy to be alive and not in jail. I wish we had just had a bit more of a chance to explore the soul box, as it were.
Anyway,
Sorry, I put my feet on your back.
it was a little funny. It was a little funny.
I don't know, man.
I think you're right. I think I'm going to have a very hard time finding my father now because of this. I don't know if I'll ever see my mom again because the choices made in that room. Understandable.
Okay.
But I think the Bright Queen was pretty cool.
This version of the Bright Queen.
What does that mean?
That means she's got 1,200 lifetimes. Well, no, that would be very short lives.
A name, something.
I'm Ford.
Ford. All right, the party of Ford.
Yep.
Yep.
I will be.
You know, it's funny because, like, we read all these books and stuff, and that's not at all the way love is described in the books that we read.
You mean the porn books that we read? Those?
Well, are they like porn though, or are they just like the way relationships are for real though?
Oh boy.
Well. Oh,
It's okay, we don't have to talk about it tonight, so I know everything already. It doesn't matter, and I turn over and go.
Definitely a carnivore.
I slam open the door from the top of the stairs. Do I smell yarn ball?
Yeah, he's out front. Want to come say hi?
Come on, Nugget, let's go.
8 would be nice, but that's also assuming we're going
But
to
we
find
can also
some
put some of
Yeah,
our
we got
money.
money ourselves, yeah.
You gonna give some money
Yeah,
to?
I'm coming with you.
Oh, that's fun.
Here, I'll give you
look at books.
100 gold.
You all are. Who's going with you? Is it you two?
I'm going with me.
And Ford
The
is
three of
coming
you?
too.
Yep.
Would you do me a favor?
I come in from outside.
Yeah.
What's taking so long? Holy moly!
My friend who I was speaking of.
You're really big.
You're really blue.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
I like your tattoos. Those are really cool.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah.
He's the one, she's the one that he was talking about she does the great tattoos.
I do really good tattoos. Do you want me to do one for you? I'm Jester.
Yeah, Jester.
Hi.
Caduceus. Clay. Of the clays. Anyway, we should be heading off.
What's your name?
I leave.
As we walk, I pat Ford's shoulder and I say, "Don't worry, Ford. You have really good abs too. I felt them.
Just you don't have to make me feel
And
better
you're
about
taller
my
than
abs.
me. You're really tall
Yeah,
in comparison to me.
Yep. I sure am.
Yeah.
That was just a very large gentleman in there.
Yeah. He's pretty big, but sometimes that's not a good thing, you know. Sometimes being a normal size is good too.
What's the
A normal size?
Yeah, like me, that's a good thing. And
I
then
happen to be
somebody that's
above
even
average,
bigger than
just
normal
so
like
you're
you
aware.
are is really good too. It's like a nice
Yeah,
thing.
we're-
Shit, help me out.
No, it's okay.
No, it's,
You
I
look
look up
great.
at Yasha.
Yes, you're so close to me in size. Mm-hmm. Wait, is some of your family as big as him?
I don't know who my family is, so I don't think so.
Insight.
So that guy could have been your cousin or something. You don't know.
I mean, I don't see the
He
resemblance.
did have
but-
an accent similar to yours.
He did.
A little bit of a, difference.
Just in the height.
Yeah.
But, you looked pretty similar in the teeth. Nope, your teeth are not. I don't. They really didn't look alike. But you had similar accents.
Trying to tree in that
The
way.
accents was a good tell. Yeah, it's true.
Assuming a lot of this is rocks.
Ford, maybe like your mom or your dad was like a halfling or something.
Oh, that the average.
Yeah.
Do I know where the? Cool.
can ride Yarn Ball. You can ride with me, Ford.
Yes,
I'll go with Yarn Ball.
Moving on just a moment later, and you see, kind of emerging out of some of the ruin here, a pale blue glow and what looks to be a female figure that just kind of drifts out of the ground.
Hey, Ford. There's a ghost
Where?
over there.
You glance over and you straight up see what looks to be a spectral female that is just like drifting through a stone wall.
Nope. No, that is a humanoid jellyfish.
It was really pretty. Keep your eyes forward.
And how do you intend to kill these giants, if I might be so curious?
How many are there?
Are you the leader?
He's our captain.
I mean,
he's our
no.
really strong,
He's our
really smart.
Well,
Well,
Call
for
him
someone who's on the
easily.
chopping block, you ask a lot of questions of the privileged favorites of the Bright Queen. For someone that does not.
I have earned this!
If you raise your voice one more time, we might just have to take you back with us. You don't get to talk anymore. Anybody else point us in the direction of these gentlemen? Did you manage to keep any of your workers alive?
Yes, there are many
Not
around.
to talk anymore.
I think
You can point.
He points to the rest of the entire grouping of people around.
Tell you what. Since my lieutenant over here is tired of hearing you speak, why don't you go find someone that can give us a first-hand account of what happened? Now.
That was impressive. Ford.
Whoa.
Very impressive.
That was the most intimidating I've ever seen you be.
Yeah.
that was very nice.
First off, what's the marching order here?
Oh, jeez.
Yarn Ball's in the front.
Yarn Ball in the front. Ford in the front. I'm riding behind Ford and then.
That's Ford Jester not on Yarn Ball in the front.
Yeah.
They're out there.
We should get them.
Let's leave
No,
them there.
because
Too
what
late.
the hunting party's going to see them and they're
Leave
going to
your
hunt
animals
them.
behind for one stinking minute.
If they get killed, I'm going to kill you.
No, you don't. You love me.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Stealth roll. That's terrible. That's a 1.
Are you with them or are you with Jester and Yasha?
With Jester and Yasha, I would have balanced it out.
It was me and Ford.
Are you and Ford?
Let's roll for it.
Yeah, we were together.
Yeah, well, I guess I would do it.
Ooh, you're rummaging through that while you're on the moorbounder with me, Ford.
Yep.
What do you find? I hear clinking.
That is hot, looking through a pharmacy bag.
Just found some what looks to be a healing potion.
Oh, really? That'll be useful.
Yep, for the non-clerics, it'll go a long way.
That was really cool how you found that stuff.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I figured it was just probably sitting there waiting to be discovered. Just needed a keen eye.
That's true, that's true.
It's old school.
Who do you think needs these healing potions the most?
Oh. I don't know. Caleb's pretty weak. He goes down a lot.
Heard that.
Who else?
No. I mean, I guess I could use one. I don't have any.
No, you don't have any healing potions, Jester?
Well, no. But I have spells, so, you know. Bo could probably use one too. She's always up in the front.
Yeah, it's true.
Low branch.
Oh, shit.
I tell you what, how about we use this regular for Caleb,
Okay.
we use this regular for Bo,
Okay.
and we'll give you this super powerful one.
Ford, do you have any healing potions?
Nah, but you always look out for everybody, so you might as well have it.
Yeah, but what if I can't get to you? You keep it for yourself, and when you take it, just think of it as a spell from me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah. And also, have you seen this fucking locket? Look at it.
That's a very risque photo, Jester. Would you close it?
Flock of birds.
What?
Nothing. We just haven't talked a lot lately, that's all.
Yep. Seems like Yarnball has got a good, relationship with you. What do you call it?
Yarn ball?
Yep. It's a good dog, horse, cat.
Ford, you're being really awkward.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm disarming
You're
you.
being so awkward with me.
You hear the voice of.
It takes a little bit of time to really,
Do not
get
poop
to
every time you eat them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you look kind of pale this morning. I didn't quite notice when you
I
first
mean,
got
not that I wasn't puking or anything. But some people I hear poop when they.
You can't get the shits with it yet.
I'm going to see the dude coming down and attacking Ford.
Yes.
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon at it.
Already.
Yay, lollipop.
18. That buzzing sound that's filling the chamber, you're like, oh, there's something about it that's getting in your ear, but you just shrug it off. Jester, your spiritual weapon does not get cast. Because as you turn to cast it, that buzzing noise fills your mind,
No.
your eyes lull, and you fall unconscious.
What the fuck happened?
Do I
Not
make that?
zero hit points, but fall unconscious.
noter.
Just fall unconscious.
Okay. How bad are you?
What happened? I had a nightmare about the mosquito.
Okay.
Ford looks bad. He's bleeding from the ears and eyes.
What's 8?
Let's very quietly.
But he's got a max.
I also feel like my normal, healthy self has been diminished by quite a fuck ton.
Maybe you just sit out the next round.
How do we feel that? How do we make you better for?
Can we restore? Can you restore?
But as it lands, as part of its landing, it's arcing down with its giant club on towards you, Jester.
Oh shit.
That is going to be 26 to hit.
No!
Oh, yeah, I guess that kind of hits me. But whatever, I already said it. I'm going to say, I thought jellyfishes were supposed to be so pretty. And then I'm going to
What's the save on it? That dexterity?
Yeah,
That's a 7 it fails.
yes. Okay, so
Actually,
that's
they're
3d10.
Have little ice dogs in
It is
Yeah,
not
is
your
it a
pet,
boss?
Jester. It is not a pet.
It's
I don't like it.
It's almost adorable.
It's a bad
don't like
jellyfish.
it.
Bad.
Say that.
I believe that-
Assuming we're safe to move forward, can you inform what lies ahead in terms of space and stuff?
Ford, are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel kind of, half.
Doesn't say anything.
Need a healing.
Jester, did you get smacked up?
Just a little bit.
How are you doing?
I mean, I still kind of feel half of my normal self, but
We need like something better than just to cure wounds for you, though.
yeah,
It's gonna take a.
damn thing
It's
fucking
gonna
up.
take. It's gonna take a night's sleep.
Can I run around the La Pond towards where Jester is?
Right there?
Yep.
Oh, hi, Ford.
Hey, Jester. Eldritch Blast!
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
I look over at Jester.
As it's like,
No luck.
Oh, nice.
all you see is as he looks at you is,
Gross. Oh, that's so gross.
Kill the jellyfish.
That was gross.
Thanks, Ford.
Yeah, no problem.
Caduceus!
That was gross for.
Fabric has been around.
What?
so
Why are you
twitchy?
being weird? What's wrong
Well, I
with
mean,
you?
I didn't know if you could tell like what had been around, what kind of like other chemicals, or and tested for like skin flakes, or
I'm gonna look Ford in the eyes.
Wired.
You can just ask
Yeah.
it, you know.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes and see if he's like possessed or something.
okay, make an insight check.
I see.
Oh,
What a journey.
that was so close. 13.
13. Now, best you can tell, Travis is just being weird.
Okay.
What, Matthew? What?
But is it just arcane means, or is it the use of duty-mancy?
Does any about this recognize as duty man?
Now, did he see you in this, or?
No, he didn't ever look towards me, so I would think he didn't. I mean, I wasn't like there.
He was wearing the same colored robes and everything.
And you guys didn't see the traveler, and he was there with me, so then the guy probably didn't see me.
Helps you help us, and that is a good thing.
Right, he helps us a lot.
Jester, you've been talking to him for as long as you can remember, right?
Yeah, I mean, we hung out when I was little. He started. I mean, I remember before he came, it was really lame. And then he started showing up more, and it was cooler, you know?
Did you actually see him?
Has he ever asked you to do anything, like, bad? Like, hurt anybody, or?
Oh, like violent or
Yeah.
something? No. No, he mostly just is like, hey, go tie that guy's shoes together and watch him trip. I did that a couple times, it was real good. Or like...
Is this your god asking
Is your friend a god?
to
No,
do
no.
bad things
No.
and hurt people? Is that what you're asking?
No, no. Take it easy. I'm just asking.
What about Yasha? Does your god?
What if I make myself look like the girl and like you make yourself look like Bodo?
I'm sure.
And then we like just like in front of everyone.
Yeah, just
Thaumaturgy my voice, so it's like.
I can do that.
Ford, do you do disguise self? I've forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's a better body type
Thaumaturgy
to be Bodo.
can affect your own voice.
Not somebody else's. I can't do that.
You make yourself look like
you
Bodo.
be Bodo,
I'll be the
and then you
Thank
guys
you.
can simulate making out.
What are we doing?
just in front of everyone.
Just simulation. You're just gonna act
Just
out
do
to
embarrass
go with her
Bodo.
story.
Junior high school theater.
And Bo's gonna
Like an
narrate?
interpretive
Yeah,
letter?
yeah. She's gonna narrate.
Yeah. We'll act out the letter.
All right, I don't know if I understand, but I guess I'll just follow your lead.
Yeah.
Follow her lead.
Save
right.
yourselves.
I love every scent that comes from you.
I grab Ford's face and I say, I love every scent that comes from you. Moo, moo,
Kiss him, kiss him.
and I don't kiss him.
He passes out.
You know, I have forgotten my money pouch. I think you guys should just collect as much as you can, and I'll lean over to Jester and go like, I will be over at Worsh's place. I need to ask him a few questions. You guys got this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's fine. And I'll head out.
Do come back!
Thank you for your time.
He's been off all day.
Yeah,
So
it
strange.
seems a little off, right?
Yeah, just a little off.
And I'll head back towards.
That's weird.
Thank you very much.
No worries. You want anything?
No.
Okay.
What were you saying to our friend? Were you being nice?
We were having a frank conversation, passing him by. Why?
I was just wondering. He sometimes, I don't know. He hasn't really been around a lot of people that are like him, so
Well,
I hope you're being nice.
I'm being me. I don't kind of know if that's nice or not. That's all I know.
Okay,
He's got a good heart.
I know.
Careful. Good hearts don't do well in times of conflict.
He takes the metal prongs and starts heating it in the forge once more.
I've never had a house before that wasn't, also like a club.
Yeah, I've lived in some odd places. One odd place.
We can go
One
like,
place. Wasn't that odd?
chicka all through the night so you feel
Have
comfortable.
you ever lived under a roof?
Where are you
What
going
about
forward?
Who's downstairs? Who's in the corner? Ford?
Who's next to us?
Whoever is next to us, I definitely won't spy on them ever.
There is.
I mean, if y'all need
Caleb.
a strapping protector of courage and bravery, untold proportions, I don't mind sitting next to y'all.
You know, if you sleep and we share a wall, we can learn Morse code and we can just tap to each other throughout the wall.
Or, you know what else we could do? I could paint a hole in the wall, and then we can talk to each other through the hole.
Just a big hole in the wall.
Like a little one, we could
Is there
or I could
already
put
a hole in the wall?
no, but I could make
I
one.
don't think we want to deface the house that's a gift, right?
But if we
It could
wanted
be
to
a-
add to it, we could.
Yeah, like I could add a hole in the wall.
Caduceus, what are you going to do?
I'd say on all the windows.
Just on mine.
Okay.
Unless the ladies also want some, ability to, I don't know, get some daytime Z's, outside of like curtains.
It's all dark anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm just offering. You can just say no.
No, I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, shutters from 1.
Ford, do you know anything about the gold?
Why do you have paint all over your forearm?
I'm a painter, Ford. This is what happens when you paint.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the gold mercenary guys?
Nope.
Gold mercenary guys?
What was it? Did you write it down?
I did not. It was something like the gold shield or something.
The gold chain mercenary.
The
company?
gold
it is.
chain mercenaries. Do you know anything about them? They're from the coast. My mom mentioned that a lot of them are coming into Nicotranis because of the war and stuff.
Make a history check.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, that was it.
Natural 20. Jester, I'm glad you asked. Blah. And I give her all that.
All right, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so secretive, deadly, expensive.
Wow, a lot of them are around my mama right now.
Well, that's good. That means she'll be safe, right? She ever
Well,
hired
I
one?
don't know. She's never hired one or anything.
I'm sure
wonder-
she's like performed for them, though, right? I mean, she's got to be beloved.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I remember seeing gold chains and stuff when I was growing up, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, how are you doing here, Ford?
Yeah, no, I'm great. Would you do me a favor? I do not require any color in this room. Just leave her be.
I figured. I thought about making, like an ocean mural in here for you, but
No, it's all right.
you seem to be a little, uncomfortable with the water right now.
Uncomfortable with the water? Haven't really been
Don't know.
around much water.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We ran away from it.
Who ran away? We ran away from it.
That's what I said. We ran away from it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I've never been this far away from our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I'm just guessing here, but have you ever had a house before?
Nope.
How do you feel in the house?
Well, my own room's pretty strange.
Yeah.
Yep. Take it a little bit at a time. I moved in like toot sweet. Yeah. It's cool, I guess.
You're right next door, so if you're lonely or anything, you can just knock. Or I can draw a little hole in the wall.
Jester, there doesn't need to be any damn hole in the wall, all right? I don't know if you've heard, but Bo snores like a son of a bitch.
I know.
It's canon.
I'll allow it.
It sounds like a what? Sounds like a candle. Oh, okay.
Like the jaw is open and to the right. It's
I
never
know,
like
I
the
rule
open,
with
it's
her
like
all the time.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
yeah, I can't stand it.
Glad I'm not rooming with you then. You're missing out on my sick
All right.
fucking abs.
I just want to make sure and stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
But
And if they had the ability to do that, call me crazy,
Crazy.
wouldn't they? Wouldn't they have done it when they were? Oh, it was a shop owned by a goblin. It's where I got my hair stuff.
Shop is a really
Got it.
is practically
I
a
wouldn't touch it.
stress. That's
Yeah, it's all fucking.
It's okay here.
the overthrow.
The shopkeeper really liked Ford.
Who doesn't?
That's true. The shopkeeper did really
I
like
mean,
Ford.
he's 130 lean pounds of hot.
Okay, add 45. No, 60.
We specific-
Then 95. Yeah, I'll distract it. Okay, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Do you know if they had a back entrance?
Maybe
The
do it
owner is
right as the
asleep.
shop is closing, and Ford can knock on the door and be like, "I've just been thinking about you so much these last couple of weeks, and I really hope I can talk to you." Maybe
What was the shopkeeper's
upstairs
name
in your
again?
quarters."
Okay.
And then
she can lead you upstairs.
Very
You
good.
just follow
All right.
her.
I'm
But
gonna
as
buy
you
a
follow,
healing
you can
potion.
slowly open up the shirt that you're wearing. I was just wondering how to use it. You know, it's the funniest thing. Every time I put it in, Ford is like, "You smell so good. You smell so familiar." And I'm like, "I smell like Mora, I think." And then he's
I
like,
was
"Oh."
wondering where that smell was, what it was reminding me of.
Well, you certainly found the source.
I did. I tell
Oh, he
you.
won't shut up about how good he thinks it
Yep,
smells.
smells so good. Just makes my whole body flame. Tingles galore.
Well,
Yeah. Now, listen, I was wondering, do you have anything around here that a feller could drink or pour on himself to, I don't know, make someone fall in love with him?
Frumpkin has been on the move.
You guys are talking and
Moro, I don't know how to say this, but I need you.
hold on just a second.
Well,
I'm
no, but
sorry.
This is my passion, and I pulled my armor open to show my half-orc chest.
make a persuasion check.
Practice.
I used thaumaturgy to blow his hair back just a little bit.
This paranoid goblin is so torn. It's like,
Well, what you're asking, I maybe don't have much in the way of potions, but oil applications can be helpful.
she rolls her arms up a bit.
Light of my life, I need you to be my...
It needs to be applied directly.
Do you guys need some privacy? I can wait down here.
That's fine.
Oh. I'll just,
And there's the door to the right. And you can hear Ford singing through the doorway.
I knew when I saw you.
Okay, I'm looking
And
for.
you place it along the sternum?
I'm just watching kind of with heart eyes as I'm watching Ford get oiled up.
That and
Correspondence, letters, mail.
Investigation. Forcefully, you're ejected from the vision and find yourself back in your room.
You alright, Jess?
Yeah, something just pushed me out.
Messed you up.
If we tell them about this, we are for sure taking his side now. We are definitely saying we're for Jorhas.
Chester's right.
If we say nothing, we're...
I have a doll.
Like, I can see him and everything around it's like this kind of weird fuzziness and stuff, and then like sometimes I can hear things around him and sometimes there's just kind of like muffledy sounds. It's a really, really cool experience. I want you guys to be able to do it sometime.
It smells.
Hey, you guys, just so you know, there are spells that can make you tell the truth. So, you know, if it seems at all like there are things you don't want her to know, just be careful, okay?
Sure.
I think what Jester...
Yeah.
Remove those moles
That's
one
right,
at a
you
time.
should always check them out because they
Yep.
could lead to worse
Other things
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah, that could be real bad.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
That the Empire has reached out to the Gold Chain mercenaries from Nicodranus to help guard the mainlands.
Really expensive and really powerful. Ford knows. He told me.
Yep.
The Bright Queen looks to
Thanks, Ford.
her right hand.
Jester, can you put Beauregard in touch with Dairon?
If they
she
don't
needs
do
to
the attack, then we've proven ourselves as bad informants and untrustworthy. They need to do the attack.
Shit. That's a fucking solid point.
Doesn't mean they can't know about it. The bonus...
And Jester's right. We are going to need at least one person in there to yell, like, you know, Cheeto if shit goes off.
Bubble. Because he's got to stay in the bubble, right?
You and I are going to do our thing, though, before bedtime.
Yeah. definitely.
What
Could do it now.
What
Yeah, let's try to join the others where they're hiding so that we can not be seen.
So another 20 minutes. That's 40 minutes now that you've been a moth.
I don't feel like this is going the way we meant.
Make
we
another
had.
intelligence check,
It's been going for a bit though. I'm worried.
which is +1.
This is taking a long time.
Something went wrong.
8.
Okay.
Currently, nobody sees you, but you can see from the noise a shadow coming from inside the hostel. Somebody is coming towards the front door, towards where the noise drew them.
Invisible! I turn invisible!
You turn invisible, and you're now on the inside of this corner. There's a less than a foot gap between the two buildings that leads into the alleyway. There, you're not sure if you can try and squeeze by.
If we saw her fall, did she damage any of the things outside?
Oh yeah.
Did we hear kokunk?
You heard the impact and the breaking of wood.
All right, I want to Misty Step outside.
Yeah.
And I want to use Mask of Many Faces to change myself into a drunken peasant.
I saw so many, like...
What took so long? You were gone for like an hour, and then you
in there
just.
for so long?
What did you do for that whole time? Did you go
I
inside?
don't know. I flew around and...
I think we all learned something tonight.
But Ford, thank you so much. I was freaking out just a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, look out for each other. All right, so who's staying?
Ford,
The trouble
you and I
is-
could stay and disguise ourselves as the hobgoblin and the...
We could.
And the drow,
We could.
just in case.
In case there's another meeting, yeah.
So we
I think we're gonna check out.
I land on Caleb coming down.
Front
Hi.
trap door.
Heads up, Jester coming.
Okay.
That is true. Where's Jester at?
I'm on top of Caleb.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, Jesse. You still got that spell that lets you track people wherever they go, and so they are incentivized to play along with what we
Obviously.
ask? Why don't you do that on over here?
You got it.
Make a deception check.
20.
20. Miro goes,
I hold up my traveler symbol. I say, blanky blanky do, shalagam, shaloo. I use thaumaturgy to flare my eyes white and blow his hair back. Her hair back. Yeah. All right, you've been marked.
That does it.
Don't you fuck us over, because it could go bad for you.
It's okay.
Do you do the really strong one where they just die instantly if they break their...
That's the only one I know.
Okay, well,
I gotta say that, like,
You think we'll be okay in here?
yeah. We don't do anything to attract attention, keep a low profile. Fine.
Okay.
Have you seen?
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that at the end of the day today if I don't use up all my spells. Gee whiz, you guys. What if we need me for Revivify or something?
Gosh. Sure we will. Yeah.
Tina, come isn't him.
Use the spells at the end of the day.
Okay, fine. End of the day.
Caleb, give me your knots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you hear my yarn ball?
Sorry, it's a habit. Right.
For yours, Jester?
Mine is gonna run up and try to get the one that's attacking Ford. Gonna rear back and like bring his claws down.
Go ahead and roll an attack. So as it gets hit, it wails louder and crushes onto Ford even harder.
No, bad move.
All right, that finishes Yasha's go. Jester, you're up.
Okay, this thing is still attacking Ford, huh?
Still holding on forward. There's one back going towards Caleb that is practically unscathed, and there's a series of cloud of bats swarming around.
And the guy
Caduceus.
attacking Ford looks kind of rough.
Still gonna hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna not risk it. I'm gonna do guiding bolt on the one attacking Ford.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna hold up my symbol of the traveler, and I'm gonna think really hard about saving Ford and making him safe again. And I'm just gonna send the blast of guiding bolt straight. Oh, I don't want to hit Ford. I'm gonna aim it low, and I'm gonna go up through the back of the guy's head and out with the beam of pink energy.
Okay. As it blasts in and fires at the back of its head, the head just disintegrates in the divine energy, leaving this kind of smoking crater where its neck and head once was. Its body goes limp and crumples away from Ford's body.
That's better.
Yay!
Thanks, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Use the hex. All right, that finishes your turn.
Yeah.
Ford, you're up.
I want to sit down and have a cry. I'll run up and give Jesse a little kiss on the cheek, say thanks, and I'll step around her and fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking Caleb.
Go for it.
All right.
Arms getting turned up in this game.
Those are.
Mine's gonna run over and fucking claw the thing that just dropped down on fucking Ford.
Okay.
I'm going to leap off the Moorbounder.
Yeah.
Pull out my battle axe and try to swipe at its head with my axe.
Go for it. So as you leap off to the air, battle axe downward. Roll for your, as you jump to the air. Catches nothing.
Shit! I cast spiritual weapon to make up for
Okay,
it.
there you go.
I'll do it at 3rd level. No.
It just gets grounded into the ground. And it just stops moving, and then it hits again. Hits again.
See that? That was the art of distraction.
Roll a 20. How do you want to do this?
The giant lollipop comes down, and I'm like, well, fuck. Over to the bats.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, Ford. Should we ask him?
We should, yeah.
If we talk to this dead hobgoblin,
Yep.
we think maybe you should make yourself look like the drow guy he was with, because you can sound like him, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
You're really good at impersonating people, after all.
Yeah, he sounded kind of like higher crust, right? Okay.
Can you wear his face as well?
Sure. Yep, I remember. And I'll use Mask of Many Faces to look like El Drow dude.
Eldrow Blast.
What are we asking?
How does this look?
That's very impressive.
Not bad. I can.
If we wait another day, I can make you look like this fellow.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
He can look like it too, but Ford can sound
I
like
got an
him.
idea.
I'm going to make myself look like Blondie Bear.
A few feet from
Cast
each
bless.
blast of its wings. You
They're
cast
headed
bless on who?
They're headed towards
Ford,
They're flying up.
Caduceus, and Yasha.
Caduceus on deck. What are you doing, Ford? You see this like scratching and biting into both sides of you, both Beauregard and Jester just being descended upon by these shadow beasts.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
All right. That's an active movement there.
And I will cast Charm Monster on both of them.
On both of them. All right. First one is a 10. It fails.
Which one? The one on the over by Jester? Or by,
One by Jester right there is charmed. It's a 6.
Beautiful.
It pulls back from Jester.
Yeah, and I'll just tell it to back off.
Okay.
Rest, or are you moving forward?
Short rest.
I think we're all healed up.
Yeah, move forward.
Okay.
We warlocks of those short rests.
Love those short rests, man.
And it would do me good as well.
Yeah, if you want to take a short rest, we can.
We've only got a certain amount of. Okay, yeah. If
Sure, we'll just wait here while you.
I mean, we've already been healing and stuff
Rain
for
itself, now heavy sheets, soaking you all to the bone, seeping into every piece of armor and clothing you have. The rain is thick. You wait about 10 minutes or so.
Should I go scout while we're waiting? Should I go scout
No.
ahead? It's 100 feet. I could just turn invisible, look around for a
She
while. come
said
back.
no. Jesus.
But I'm asking again.
20.
Yeah. You catch up to about where Ford is. Make another athletics check, both of you guys, for
Next chunk.
the next one.
19.
21.
You both are like neck and neck, climbing up the side here, kind of getting almost competitive as you're heading up this tree. And you're now at 100 feet up, and you're still 200 feet from where the lowest part of the canopy is. And you kind of like look at each other and then look down, and oh, you can just see like the tiny shapes of your friends at the bottom.
Nothing bad could happen.
Whatever.
So, you managed to get to about 150 feet. You're starting to get tired, the sweat's on the brow, but you're halfway up the tree. And you just hear this little and glance over your side, and you watch as Jester reaches up and grabs a part of the tree bark itself that pulls off and breaks. You reach up and grab another piece that breaks off, and she's now just going into free.
I push off the tree and I go into a straight dive after her.
Do we see
It's 100 feet.
Yeah, you see this. You see Jester just fall and then Ford fall. And they're both just 80 feet, 70 feet, 60 feet, 50 feet.
As they approach, me and Caleb both do the exact same movement. Yeah. And if he does it first, I bail.
Okay, so you both focusing on who?
Well, I imagine we both just went.
Yeah.
Both, because it affects multiple people.
Right.
So it's
Who do you-
overkill.
Oh, is it?
It's up to 6 people.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So then there you go. So is you're diving down towards Jester's, trying Jester. You're plummeting back.
Contact with
You just see Ford rocketing in your direction, and right as you reach out and grab her hand, you both go into a low, gradual, kind of Mary Poppins glide
Are we
down to
touching?
the base. You're grabbing her hand, yeah.
Great, I cast Thunderstep and we go straight up to the top.
How far does it send you?
90 feet.
90 feet.
Yeah, back up to where we were.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you feather fall for a second.
Thanks for the feather fall.
Oh
And then
my.
right up as it
How many
bursts
more of those
out.
do you have?
Part of the tree where you were is indented a little bit from the blast of energy around you, and you both catch up
Sorry. Yeah.
while they've landed now on
They
the
landed
tree.
on the tree. Yeah.
So you're both now at 100
Hang on.
feet back up.
You.
Bow run. And you're just freezing in place. She doesn't advance at all, but you manage to get another 50 feet or so. So you're up to the 200 mark.
I just put my forehead against the trunk.
And the bottom of the canopy is 300.
Yeah. And she's at 150.
I'm just gonna stay here, Ward. You just keep going. It's okay.
You know, if you get up to me, I can help us get a little
Can't
boost.
move. It's okay. You just keep going.
Make an acrobatics check.
That was really cool.
Athletics check.
Oh no.
Be fine.
A little bit of that Caduceus breakfast kind of
Yeah, coming up in like my throat.
Remember Renfair?
It's mostly tofu.
Hey, 19?
19. You find a second wind. Ford's words kind of ring true, and you and start power through. Like the montage music starts kicking in as you just one hand over the other, climb your way up to the tree, reaching Ford. Ford, do you want to? Are you waiting, or are you going to continue to climb?
You want a boost? Okay, grab my hand. And I'll cast Thunderstep again.
The tree splinters once more. Another like impact to the side of it. Kind of a slight indentation for about 10 feet where the force is blasted into the side of the tree.
That's the last thing I do.
You both catch up onto the side of the tree again. You're now 240 feet up in the air, and you look down.
That's not smart.
But as you're getting up to that point, Ford just kind of grabs you from the back, grabs a rock, and throws you up the last 10 feet. And you catch onto the edge at the bottom of the first branch and kind of hold yourself there. And Ford, you climb the rest of the way up, and both of you guys catch up.
I reach and grab Ford.
Maybe you go on ahead without me.
No, Ford, you're coming.
I mean, I'll just stay here.
Come on, Ford, let's go.
All right, you make interesting thought that comes to you, Ford. Usually, when you cast your spells, there's like a shot of cold sensation that shoots through you with the casting, an element of like cold water or, you know, a deep ocean type flash of temperature that just kind of courses through you that you're just used to whenever you've utilized your magic. In the times that you saved Jester, in the moment you didn't think about it, and then now thinking back, that wasn't there. It was a little warmer. The magic was still there, but there wasn't. Each time you felt like there was like a small scale like siphoning of your body temperature, or some sort of a shift to that cold ocean.
Okay.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna draw a picture of Bo and Ford, like sitting on the branch with like the grand vista behind them up in the tree. Yeah. No, it's candid. You guys pretend like you don't know I'm drawing you. Yeah, it's better.
Ford, you should have made yourself look like a leaf.
Now you got that covered.
Beak snatches out towards you, Ford.
Can I do the Misty Step?
You can.
Okay. Do I need to?
You did say you were holding it, so you do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a natural 20 that you managed to dodge out.
I'll shoot 30 feet straight down.
Okay. which instead goes to Jester.
Oh. But what if he was aiming towards me and right at the last minute
Right. But the talons go right towards it. It's a different attack.
And Thunderstep would be super cool if you were stuck in the talon, huh? Thanks for that spell there.
On Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
So what form?
I'm going to try to turn him into a bat.
Okay. That is 10.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
But
So you watch as this massive bird whoosh, 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 and Ford gets jettisoned at 120 feet per second, or per round, outward in an arc like out of a cannon. Shush.
Fuck you guys! Wow, man!
that is so
Did I kill Ford?
You're okay? Didn't you take 25 before?
Yeah, he's got more than that.
Wow.
He's really tough.
So you're lying on your back.
I'll continue to fly the
Motorcycle
healer.
accident.
I jump out of the alcove.
Let's
Airmedic.
it's gonna be fine. Hey, how you
The cloud of smoke.
I'm kind of following behind Jester a little bit, like 20 feet or so.
So you'd be able to see both Jester and Beauregard emerge from the smoke cloud.
Ford, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Cure wounds.
Oh, yeah.
3rd level.
We should wait for night, right?
We gotta
Well, no,
go
remember,
before the
everything's really
hour is up.
powerful at night.
Oh,
we should
yeah,
travel
good
during
call.
the day.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys are still pretty early in the day too. You guys woke up not that long ago when all this
Sorry, I
began.
just got a little scrambled. I'm all right.
I'm really sorry,
I can see
Ford.
No, it's great.
I think I can see your elbow, like your bone, the bone.
Press on for an additional hour of travel.
I say we press on.
I vote press.
Press.
Agreed.
I vote if we fight something else, we are wiped the fuck out, and we will die, probably.
We can find maybe a proper. Bazazan's a real town, right? It's a town.
That might not be wise.
Well, let's stop. We've been riding a thin line.
What? No. We have a mission that we have to complete.
Same thing.
Okay. I've got a little bit of magic left. Not a lot, but a little bit.
I have, like, a few. 2, 3 spells left.
Hey,
That's something.
Full speed, take an hour.
Sure, yeah. I'm pretty tired, so I could do that.
We made it.
Hey, guys, we're not dead.
We did it.
We didn't get killed by a giant bird.
Yeah.
Or those things that almost killed Ford. Or those other things that almost killed Ford.
You were pretty awesome, actually.
yeah.
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 You do. Me? I do like this.
For all of you, for the night, that would be 1 gold, 2 silver.
I got it.
Thanks, Ford.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there anybody else?
Kind of gives you like a stale look.
I take out the symbol of the Bright Queen. I don't mean anything by it. We're just here to do a thorough job.
Make a persuasion check.
I cast Bless on me and Ford.
Okay.
Does that do anything for this roll?
You were just talking to
Yeah, that guy. He's got
He's
like.
really buff.
I know. Well, I mean, yeah.
He's a big guy.
You should see like the vascularity in his neck alone. You can
Yeah,
tell
but
the
he
guy
got
like
magic,
eats
you
well.
guys.
He's much bigger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to work out a lot out here.
But he's not big enough.
You're really big too.
No, I mean.
Anyway,
Guys, you're so muscly.
he says most things go in, don't come back, but it scatters into multiple tunnels.
I mean, there's a lot of assumptions in that.
There's tone. You can see the tone.
I mean, a little bit.
I push my biceps up. Look, it's not important. What we need to focus on is that he had not heard of any tombs or anything like that. It was just tunnels, and that it was real dangerous.
I wonder when the. Wow, that's a.
Do you have a scratch on the back of
Are you
your
alright?
neck?
Did you need a.
Nope.
I mean, there's a lot of assumptions in
Nothing else?
I mean, it's cooler in here, but my hand's still attached. I'll step through.
Okay. Ford vanishes to the inside. As you cross the threshold,
What?
Ford, you're pretty tall, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you look like Yasha?
All right.
I can do that.
You can do that?
Of course I can
Yeah,
do
but
that.
he can sound like her.
keep our eyes up there.
I cast Bless
Okay.
on you
All right.
and Bo and Ford.
The one next to Ford,
Yes.
I'm going to toll the dead.
Roll a d6 for me, Jester. On a 1 to 3, it targets Ford. On a 4 to 6, it targets your illusionary self.
On a 1 to 3, it targets Ford.
6!
It turns around and strikes out with its fangs, passing through the illusory Jester. Withdraws, confused.
Let's make a band called the Orphan Makers.
Does anyone else play any instruments?
I play piano really well.
Oh, okay. This is a weird band.
That's okay. It's gonna be great.
I can sight read perfectly.
You studied music theory?
No.
Up in there? Okay.
No, I start carrying it out.
Guard this
Okay.
hallway just in case something comes out.
Got it. I'm already sitting there. I'm making swirly patterns in the mist.
Is
and
that going to explode or spit out gas or anything?
I don't know. Maybe. Let me check it. I will check it for traps.
Go for it.
How is everybody?
27.
27. Seems safe enough.
Hey, Yasha, on the count of 3, blow really hard. 1, 2, 3. I just did it by myself, didn't I?
It swirls up a bit and picks up a bit.
Could I see the ground for like a flash of a second when it did that?
The one that's closest to you, a little bit.
All right, now we fucking jump in the train.
Yeah.
I join.
All right.
That's a good question.
Hey, Jester. I don't know if you want to waste it, but you're not interested in locating that individual we're chasing, do you?
I mean,
You don't have to.
Just because it's real quick.
I am going to cast Hex on this zombie. Undead person.
Right here?
I mean, I could send them a message, I suppose.
Yeah.
do we want to send him a message right
Do you
now?
want to?
I can.
You could tell him that we are bringing.
It's up to you guys if you want to take a rest here.
Did you want to locate, or was that the same spell slot?
I mean, I can try to locate object on literally something he's wearing. I don't know if he still has that on or anything.
You can just try it, right?
If he's in 1,000 feet. If we're gonna stay here.
We are going to stay.
We have to.
But now. Alright, I'll cast locate object.
On
music.
Go across.
Have we touched the chains yet, like the actual bridge yet? Should we try that first, just to make sure it's not as soon as you touch it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll walk up and... Will somebody hold my damn hand?
I can do it if you.
Jester will probably hold your hand.
Jester, hold my hand.
Everybody else on your side of the room, what are you doing?
Jester is saying that she would definitely go through the mirror after Ford.
That's insane. All right.
I know, it
So
has
Jester's
been
gonna
only
go to the
partly
mirror.
today.
I guess if that mirror exploded, she would go to the nearest mirror and put her hand on, trying to duplicate what she saw Yasha and Ford do.
Okay. She goes up and puts her hand on the reflection. The hand stands there against hers. No reaction.
Ooh, that's all of them, maybe.
She like flicks off her own reflection.
All right, flicks it off back at her.
She'll run over to another mirror and try another one.
Nothing.
That's all of them. No other slots and.
Jester says she would have followed Caduceus' head and try and go through that mirror.
Hits the mirror.
I'm gonna hold the dagger,
You guys.
and you guys go in first.
A little bit out of frustration.
my head.
A little
So,
like smear on it from her forehead impact.
Ford, actually, why don't you try and go through the mirror first?
What, like the one you just stuck your head through?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the dagger right now, so
What'd you do, just stick your head through?
yeah.
Your head passes through out the other side. You see Jester going like,
Hey,
hello?
give me your hand.
You pull her into the chamber you guys have been waiting in.
Okay.
Oh, I figured.
Don't ever have much. You know.
Might as well stack the deck where we can. Can I get a hey?
Hey.
What?
Wow.
No. Something we do
I
in
was
Port de Mali.
trying. I was trying to go with
It's like
you,
a
man.
dock call. You like be like, Had a good voyage today. Can I get a hey? And all the ships are like, hi. It's a real unifying thing, union workers and
I heard
stuff.
them do that in Nicodranas as well. I could hear, yeah.
Truth.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, you got a two-handed weapon too.
Jester, I think this has your name all over it.
Jester, I think that.
I mean, how often do you hit things with your hand axe?
Like never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
might as well have it.
But I think that's more useful than your axe.
Restrained
for sure.
isn't like grapple?
Between where some of the stone has fallen away, there's a slight gap.
And I pull myself up towards it.
Okay, you go ahead and wrap around, and as you invoke the whip, it seems to retract and almost like a reverse rubber band pull you through the air towards it.
Whoa!
And you can either choose to grab onto it or just fall.
I'm gonna grab onto it.
Okay, so you leap about at an angle about 20 feet up and then catch yourself. You're now hanging about 5 feet off the ground, your feet kind of dangling.
Whoa.
Whoa! This is the coolest thing
It's
ever.
like that VR game.
Caleb, thank you.
Oh, sure.
I'm just gonna stay here for a while, you guys. I'll keep looking around.
There's a spider on your head.
Cool.
Whoa.
I walk over.
Which
You
wall?
didn't come downstairs?
Like I came down the stairs and then I just kind of stayed over by the stairs. Is it like a
Okay, yeah,
drop off where the railing was
Yeah, there
above
is.
us then?
Yeah, so you can go head over by that wall and looking up at it. Okay. And what are you doing?
I want to be near Caleb.
Okay,
By
so
the
While
sarcophagus.
he's doing that, since we're all down here, I will walk back up to the top of the railing and keep an eye on the hallway.
Okay.
As I do that too.
Do you know where you stand?
Bet you're gonna fucking tell us.
Please tell us. I shout from below.
Who is the...
Angel of Iron.
She is who she is.
Laughing hand turns.
Let's see. Let's see who it turns to first.
Looking at me.
Yep. It's gonna step forward. Room forward. Already uses that finishes now forward. It's your go. You can see the entity is now walking across the center way towards Jester. Its large bladed arm, probably close to 6 to 8 feet in length from where the blade begins to tip, kind of rearing back as it approaches. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's been a while. I will come down 2 steps so that I can see. Do we have a name for this Grim Reaper looking motherfucker?
The Laughing Hand.
Yeah, sure. So I can see LH, and I will fire 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast into the side of its head, trying to get its attention.
Okay.
The Barlgura will rush up to the back of the Laughing Hand.
Call him Carl Urban.
And it will use both of well, if it has 3 attacks, I guess I'll just try and grapple it again.
So we're focusing on the big undead guy?
10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing.
No, I'm just trying to keep it from fucking cutting Jester in half with that goddamn arm scythe.
It bites into the side of its throat, kind of through the cloth, piercing it and digging into the side of its shoulder. It's
Send my mirror images, like to scatter, and I'm gonna try to dodge underneath his legs and run towards the forward side of the room while my mirror images go.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
43 points of slashing damage.
So you see Ford take it, fall backwards. He uses his 1 half-orc relentless endurance to stagger himself and put 1 hand on the wall and just look
Okay,
out.
I'm gonna
You have the dagger.
not standing next to me,
Yes.
passing not the dagger, and I'm gonna use the whip
Yes.
to whip at Yasha and Ford and yank them out the door.
You can choose 1.
Aren't they?
Oh, Bow and Ford.
Bo. I mean, sorry, Bo and Ford.
you're-
Because she's holding on to Ford.
So you're grabbing bow.
Yeah. And
Go ahead and roll an
trying to
attack.
Oh my god, come on. Hit me.
Is it like?
It's just AC. It's tough.
I know,
You're
but
not trying to dodge it, so I'll give you advantage on it.
okay. What was that? That wouldn't hit her.
7 or 9.
14.
14. It's less of her allowing it, but just your aim with it isn't quite fair enough. It cracks about 2 feet to the left.
What are you guys doing?
Think that will stop it?
No, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta go.
Yeah, she's trapped in there.
I tried to get Yasha out of there. She didn't want to leave.
We are moving. Start wrangling up the.
I looked at Yasha's eyes. She smiled when I said we had to get out of there. She said she didn't know who she was, couldn't remember things. We don't know her at all. What if that's who she was the whole time?
We know her.
Do we?
Yes.
He called her a name. He recognized her. And then she turned in the middle of all that. That was a different person.
She was mind controlled like Caleb was. Those things happen.
You step aboard your moorbounders and begin making your way back towards the hallowed road.
Hey, Jester.
What?
Can you do that thing where you talk to people?
Not today. I don't have it today.
What do you need?
I want to talk to Yasha. More than anything.
What are you thinking?
I just want to know what happened. Want to know if it's her. We've been played the whole time. How stupid are we?
It wasn't. We talked to her. We talked to her in her quietest moments. That wasn't her.
Yeah, we got a bunch of. You don't have that many words either.
How many times can you send?
Well, I could send like 4 times, but
That's kind of a waste of your
not
gift.
necessarily if this is important.
I can't just go anywhere willy-nilly, but I can return to
So once
sort of
we went,
home.
we would be stuck.
That's right.
Okay.
You okay, Jester?
I think I'm going to go.
But with very few
I'll
words
actually
to
go. Will you be okay in here?
Yeah, it's a room.
All right, I'm gonna head downstairs and just keep an eye out in case our.
I mean, they could all be assholes or something.
I mean, honestly, I don't give a fuck who we are with. I don't care if it's the Empire. I don't care if it's Jorhas. I don't care.
What does matter? What if these men have families? What if they're in danger? What if what we could say could help? We should stay here until we're ready to go in the morning and just see what happens. Best case scenario, nothing does and we're out, lickety split, we're going back to the Bright Queen and seeing what's what. But if it comes through, we could save lives.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to do it for me?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Miss it out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean you did bad?
Like, I don't know. Like, I was all over the place with my accent. Ford would have been so disappointed in me.
Also, you know you don't need Ford's approval to be amazing, right? You know you're great, right? Do you need his validation?
Well, no. No. It's just, it's like if I punched somebody and I did like a really good job, I would look at you and I would want you to think it was
Yeah.
Sure, we should.
Ford.
I
What?
think Ford too.
How about Ford and
It's
Caduceus?
not me.
No,
I'm,
because they're going to say very different things and then it's going to get us in trouble.
yeah, look, I appreciate y'all coming.
Your beasts are from these lands and will be fine. Though they may be free to pursue their interests elsewhere.
Okay.
Should you require more, we can provide them.
Okay. Thank you.
It's at this point that Miriam goes, so, who approaches?
Apparently I don't. Somebody else does, I
No,
guess.
go on, go on.
Go, go. Yeah, do it, Ford.
Yeah, step up.
Okay, you step up and go.
Have you lived a really long time?
I feel like that would be pertinent information, actually.
Towards the end of my 2nd century, yes.
Fuck.
All right. Anything could help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be sending out like a wire or anything, if you also wanted to do a little research on the name Ukatoa, I mean, some of us would want to,
All right,
find
Ukatoa.
out anything could be great.
Also,
A bit of help on the way out.
We also all don't necessarily have to go to Nicodranus.
That's true.
What?
Why?
Huh?
you see in the back of the room.
Nicodranus.
Well, you're going to Nick.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
A couple of
guess.
us could stick up here and just get a few things for our trip.
All right. Well then,
Is that weird?
Me and Caleb and I guess Jester can go to Nicodranus, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Ford?
Yes.
You want to go to Nicodranus or you want to stay?
Do I want to?
It's near the water.
If you want to.
What's everybody doing back here while we're gone? If I go.
But first of all, I don't think we should just send. If we introduce you to this individual, be extremely careful with him.
I am extremely careful with everyone.
Are we all
He's pretty hot, so.
Plus, doesn't he possibly have the ability to see the skies? No, but Jester, you think you could just leave him here with this beautiful tree and wouldn't it be great?
He wants to come
I mean,
hang
they
out with
probably
my
made like a little
deer.
house out of twigs and shit, and like maybe put some paintings and
No.
scratch. Okay.
While this is happening, Marion looks back and looks at Jester and looks over at Ford and goes, "Has he been taking care of you?"
Yeah.
Good.
I almost fell to my death. He made sure that didn't happen.
Yep, caught her on the quick.
Good. Very good. Keep doing that, please.
I mean, she's also totally been taking care of, herself and us as well. It's kind of like, a
Reciprocal.
cycle. Yeah.
Right. That's a cycle that some would call, I don't know, friendship?
Oh, I was...
Friends and compatriots.
And lovers.
Okay, Jesse, just
Your mind.
pace it.
It could be.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Well, could be.
Legal in
Just
some
a
places.
big orgy of client dust and
Jester,
stone.
the mist is getting to you a little quick here. I'll walk in. I'll
Maybe
walk
not.
into the water.
Don't work. Just put your finger in.
Okay.
Just do it.
You walk in, your foot hits the edge and slips. It is an icy, frozen surface.
Cool.
So you look cool putting it in.
I cast sacred.
You have to kind of like...
Do you want me to help?
I
Get it out,
I
yeah.
cast sacred flame on the point he hit just to try and melt it a
Yeah,
bit.
I'm gonna try to shove the falchion down further and see if I can get through the ice.
I feel like
Okay, so as you're about to wedge it out and lift, Jester reaches over and puts her hands over yours and roll a strength check.
Oh, balls. 6.
6.
This falchion is not good.
You both just kind of wiggle it back and forth a bit before eventually kind of pull it freak. At this point, too, since you've put your head in the water that's on your face and the elements of your hair is starting to frost and freeze, and your head is already kind of starting to get chillier than it was before.
Out of the water's probably better.
Oh, take the rod and put it on Ford's head.
No, it's just a rod. It's fine.
Is that better?
That looks nice.
That's a look.
Okay.
Well, Jester, you're very affable. Why don't you give him a whirl?
Oh, hey ghosts!
Haven't done anything to us yet.
Desperate for company.
Hi, I'm
And
going to
I'm-
pull out Tusk Glove and just start reading it to them.
Just loudly. Alrighty.
Keep us safe.
They're not happy.
I don't, maybe I should not read this book anymore.
No, it seems. I don't know.
Distractions are good. Let's keep going. Keep reading.
Yeah, you want to think it's going
It's
on.
not.
Yeah.
Just for fun, one more detect undead.
Are they?
him?
Yeah, are they just following
They're
Caduceus?
following the group.
But Caduceus
one
is
went
with
up
the
to
group.
Jester, though.
Right.
I don't say anything. I just go and pick
Eagles
up
will take
Ford and Bo.
take two of us.
Wait, what if
boy.
it's a trap?
I mean, you seem nice enough. Sure.
I certainly
I
will.
sit down cross-legged on the floor and
They can be a lot, but I definitely vouch for them.
Well, she definitely stands over you.
yes, I'm writing very interesting things
Oh, that's
about
nice.
the world.
Caduceus is vouching for you, Jester.
Yes, it really is.
All right.
It seemed like we were reading them, or Jester was reading them.
Tusk Glove. I hold up the book.
Oh, no.
You see, Tyler goes, I haven't read that one. What's that one about?
Oh, it's really good. Do you want to borrow it? I mean, for as long as we're here, we're going to be here all night, maybe? Okay, good.
Tyler is completely taken with Tusk Love.
Oh, good. Then she's going to enjoy what I wrote in the book that she let me
Oh, no.
Saw it happen. Oh, I saw it.
What did you write in the book?
Oh, I just wrote a wonderful story about Petunia and her lover, Captain Tusktooth.
and their adventures on the high seas.
Hey, Jester,
Yeah.
you got that thing where you send messages, right? Do you have any more of those?
Yeah, I've got a bunch.
Can I ask like a favor?
Of course. You can ask anything for it.
If I like conjured an image of what Vandrin looks like, could you send him a message?
I can give it a try, yeah.
Okay. And I'll use minor illusion to just create like a little relief of what his face looks like.
Okay.
What do you want me to say to him?
Will you just ask him, tell him that I'm okay, and if, I don't know, I want to know how he's doing, but Caduceus checked in with the Wild Mother and said that he was trying to atone for his past. I'm not sure what to say. I just feel like he doesn't care to be found, or I don't know what he wants.
Maybe he doesn't know you're alive either. Maybe he's been searching for you.
Guess that's right. Would you do me a solid and just do what you do?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll cast Sending.
The image of Andrin as it appears, you can see, looks to be a human man in his maybe early 50s or so. Skin battered, skin tanned from years at sea under the bleeding sun. Ashen blonde kind of beard that goes down to about the clavicle. A kind but hard face. One of the ears looks slightly cauliflowered on one side. But that you can see the hairlines receding on the top a bit, but it is long across the shoulders.
What about his eyes? What color are they?
The eyes themselves actually would be kind of a deep blue-green color. Very pretty, though very much hidden in amongst of what would be not considered a handsome face classically, but definitely the face of someone who's seen much of the world, it would seem.
Okay. Oh, I hope I'm not bothering him after what you guys said. Maybe it's fine. Hello. You don't know me? I'm here with Ford. He wants you to know he's okay and he's thinking about you. Where can he find you?
Okay.
Is Ford your real name? Is he gonna know what Ford is?
Are you here?
No, I'm Sam Riegel right here. I'm an avid viewer of the show. I love it. The audience at this table.
He's looking up a lot of stuff right now.
I know.
Sorry.
It's quite big.
Hitting the dock.
It's a big bump on the story.
Yeah. The moment passes before kind of a gravelly voice comes through and goes, "You said you know Ford." Haven't heard that name in a while. Glad he's doing well. Let him know I'm okay. Retired on an island. Good folks. He'd like 'em. And that's it.
Sam Elliott.
Did he say at the end he'd like them or
He'd like it.
he'd like it? I repeat everything I just heard.
Sounds like he's okay.
He retired to an island?
God, I've been so like, I feel like I need to find him, and I just don't know if it's that important to him. I don't know if it's important to me. We've done so much.
Yeah, but I mean, the way you talked about him, I mean, if you need to find him, then you need to find him.
I feel like I need to find him because I feel like I owe him. But if he doesn't feel that way, it might just be in my head.
You know, messages are hard because you can't see the person's face. It did take him quite a while to respond.
Right.
For all he knows, I could be somebody bad and just trying to get a response out of him. He might not want to reveal too much.
Sure, he was smart like that. Thank you. It's been a long time. I just don't know if what I wanted before is the same thing I want now.
How are you doing? You seemed really quiet when we were in Nicodranas. You stood in the ocean and you didn't say anything.
I feel like we've all changed.
Yeah.
Me especially. He's such a brave man, and he did so much for me. I just wanted to emulate that.
I know.
Repay that. Pay it forward. I don't know. I feel like I've been so obsessed with this sword and how I got it and Katoa and the whole thing, and I just feel like there's more out there. It's always more. Like even Port Damali and before that, my world just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the more time goes on, the more you realize there is, and the more that we affect, and the more we can be affected. And there's a part of me that wants to leave it all behind.
And just go somewhere quiet and disappear. And hope that it never bothers you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
I just don't think it'll let me. I feel like I'm trying to force something that's not going to happen on its own.
Do you feel scared when you think of Yucatoa?
I try not to think of Ukatoa.
I mean, that's where your magical powers came from, yeah?
Yeah.
You can't escape that.
They left for a little bit.
What?
There was a night I woke up and the sword was on the floor, and I couldn't do anything.
When was that?
A while ago.
Ford, why didn't you say anything?
I didn't know what to do.
But it came back.
In the middle of the day, we were setting that ambush, and Yasha was getting those bracers made, and they came back after a little bit, but I didn't know if I was going to run or what.
How did you feel when they were gone?
Terrified.
Did you want them back?
Yes.
Would you do anything to get them back?
No. No, but I feel like I knew what I was doing, and I realize I have no idea.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. Thank you. It might have been just the check-in I needed.
I wish I could be of more help, though.
No, you have been. I've known you the longest in this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just hard figuring out who you should be instead of who you want to be.
Maybe. I mean, the Traveler gave me my powers. Maybe if you don't follow Ukatoa, you could follow the Traveler or someone else who could give you powers that are even better.
How do you feel about Caduceus's deity, the Wild
Mother?
Yeah, Melora.
I mean, I saw her when I was bringing Caduceus back.
You did?
She popped in for a second. She seemed pretty nice, and she brought him back from the dead. I mean, that's always a good thing. That's really powerful stuff.
Yeah.
He talks to her a lot. Not as much as I talk to the Traveler, because the Traveler's always got my back and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as far as other gods go, she's a pretty good one.
Okay. I'm gonna see if she'll take an interest. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know how it works.
I don't either. We should figure this out. This is our new mission.
This is?
Yeah, remember, originally we were just trying to get you to that stupid academy. That place was stupid. I hate that place.
I don't mind having a new mission, but if it is, can we just not, tell everybody that
we won't tell everybody, but you and I will know this is our new mission.
Okay.
I will do anything to get you away from Ukuto, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for talking to me, Ford.
Yeah.
Your tusks look pretty good coming in, by the way.
All right.
Do you want some of my
it's
bead?
happening.
Yes, please.
I'll have a bit of that too if you want.
Can I take one of those
Do you wanna pass
skewers
the bead
to go?
Around?
Toss it up.
I think you have something caught in your throat, Ford. Something's like a little bubble.
No, Ford. You're not doing anything. You forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to convince somebody of something again?
I'm sorry to all of you. You caught on, and you've known me the longest. I haven't been entirely forthright with you. I sound like this.
Well, yeah, I know.
I know you know.
What do you mean? Sometimes? All the time? Really?
Most of my life, yes, like this.
What was that other thing you were doing?
He was Vanderen.
What do you mean he was Vanderen?
Well, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
It was charming.
I had a night. Caduceus will tell you. Had another dream. Not. I'm sure you'll be thrilled. I am swordless today.
Like you can't summon it or something?
No, and I'll try and summon it.
Nothing happens.
I threw the sword into the liquid steel last night.
Why?
It was valuable, wasn't it? Yes.
I thought you loved that sword.
Were you just over it, or?
I talked to Jester just before we went to bed, and I said I felt like a change was needed, and I didn't like being a pawn or a puppet, and I didn't know where it was going to lead, and Also, if that's the last key before this thing is unleashed, why not just destroy the fucking key? So I threw it in.
Do you still feel like you have the balls inside you? Or are those gone too?
Well, let's see, and I will try to make myself look like Caleb.
Nothing.
What are you trying to do?
Let out a fart. It happened once before. I was having dreams of Ukutoa commanding me to return and to do things, and I can't do that.
But you said it came back before.
It did. That was also without throwing the sword into a pool of lava, but yeah.
He's gonna be really pissed.
real
at you
mad.
for-
Wait a second.
Jester sent a message for me last night. Vandrin seems to be just fine. Not looking for me or searching out anything on his own. He seems to be at peace. That is not how I felt. I don't feel at peace. That seems wrong. But that's the glove.
Well, but it's on your hand, so you hold on to that. Where's that whip?
Here?
Yeah. You have things that are more useful than this, but for now.
I mean, you can also have my axe.
Here, take this dagger.
I have a shield as well. If you like.
Here.
The whip, yeah.
I give him the whip and the axe.
Oh no.
We're going to outfit you.
Introduce us to
I'm in the back.
All right, we got Ford in the back.
Actually, Ford, maybe in the middle, because if
middle.
something comes up from behind
As
us.
the former weakest person in this group,
Is running a good idea?
I think flank and prepare.
All right.
Let's make a circle.
Circle up around Ford.
And Caleb.
Yeah, Ford, you don't have to stay in the middle if you don't want to. If you want to test out how you feel.
Don't do it. Don't.
So Ford, you're staying in the center?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so you guys encircle Ford, and while you're grappled, you are restrained. You guys watch as Jester is bit by it, and it lifts its head up, and Jester is now her legs peeking and kicking out of its mouth, like Audrey at the end of Little Shop of Horrors. Ford, you're up. Bo, you're on deck.
So
I'm gonna do some synchronized swimming moves.
Perfect.
Jester is still in its mouth.
Yes, just grappled and held up in its jaw.
Fuck! I will use my 30 feet of movement to move out towards the side, since we're all in a nice little group here, right in the middle. And as I run by, I will take a swipe with my Dagger of Denial.
Go for it. That would put you... you're not quite flanking with it, so you just do a regular attack roll.
And I'm gonna do a swipe as I run by and try and move.
Go for it. Go for it.
The dagger is trolling him.
That is 22 to hit.
That hits. Wow. Nice roll.
Yeah, don't get too excited. 1d4. Hey, 6.
6 points of piercing damage to the creature as you rush by with your dagger, like Naruto stab across the side.
Coming, Jester. Fuck.
Awesome.
I'm gonna run up and try to yank them out.
Make an athletics check.
Well, all right.
As Nod and Ford are struggling, Jester waltzes up and grabs the back of Ford's pants and just one big yanks both him and Caduceus out like some extremely aggressive birth.
Call the midwife!
I mean, I can cast Pass Without a Trace on us and try to be a little more stealthy, you know? So maybe we can make less of a rumble as we walk across the grounds and stuff.
It's a great idea, yes.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I'll do that.
I mean, like, it'll tap out my spells, but I can do another, not entirely, but it'll, I can.
No, save them. Pass without a trace. Seems like a great idea.
Sure.
Should we pass without a tracing? All right, so you have two.
Ford,
Yes.
have a cupcake.
No.
Yes, Ford.
I'm not a fan dark-looking sweet. Oh. Lovely.
Are they good? No.
Creating something outside of itself, beyond progeny of any kind, is in itself an act of his joy and will. So whatever you could make, big or small, generally is considered a good offering.
Jester, is there anything you'd like to create as an offering to the Allhammer as we pass through? You do have... Oh...
You knew.
I forgot. That's my fault. My fault.
I'm going.
Nope.
What would you like me to make?
Whatever you like. Oh.
I'm going to paint on the ground with my miraculous paint.
Okay.
A stone hammer. But it's going to be like a hammer where it's like a dick and then the two.
Good luck.
Do you know any white dragons?
I don't, but you can certainly ask. The steeple probably has some idea.
Or instead of having a person being the distractor for it, you could just cast your major illusion. Or you could just say hi.
Good.
Do you want a cupcake?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Nothing wrong with doing it the hard way.
Flower crowns?
Do you want one?
And before he even answers, I immediately start like druid crafting like little flowers and start weaving them together super fast. And I just place a flower crown on his head.
I feel pretty.
None of you are evil, right? Nope. Cool.
No.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not really.
He's joking.
Okay. He likes my flower crown, so he can't be evil.
He's a good guy. He's a super good guy.
Personal issue with one of the noble families in Uthadern. They're not very nice. They're not very gracious. They are, well, how do I say, classless. And they've come...
Do you need protection, Mr. Green Man?
His name is Ford.
Ford, do you need protection, Ford?
Yes.
I can protect you.
Thank you.
Told her our name.
We didn't.
No.
I will destroy you.
Ava, could I offer you 850 gold for all of the mithril that you have and one of those little echo stones?
Deal.
Shuffles the pile of various mithril knickknacks and sets one of the stones amongst the pile. Closes the box.
We have some business to take care of, and then once we're finished with it, we'll be back to have a conversation, perhaps, about the residuum.
Well, if you manage to...
I always felt kind of sorry for Rudis, you know?
Why? Less noticed than its
Yeah,
sister.
like
It's the ugly duckling.
Big flashy sister always trying to take all its attention.
Little
I don't know.
sister feeling practically invisible.
Yeah.
Are you talking about moons?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Can I help you?
My fuck.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not gonna run off to my death. I'm going to be fine. I have a bunch of people with me. This dude's huge, and he's fine. And
How many came back with you from the Savalier Wood, huh?
He's tall.
One, but that's not the point.
That is the point. That's
not
exactly the point.
I'll be fine.
That's difficult.
Yeah. Sometimes the people that love you just want to keep you around and so that they know you're safe. And it's only because, they care about you so much.
Electronic advantage.
So somebody has to marry it. Problem solved.
Ford, you're very attractive.
You are very
I can't
attractive.
Don't want to
Honestly, a
marry a dragon.
proposal might.
Scouting
Just so
party.
it said, right?
Caleb has to stay here.
Okay, so
Just so it
we
said,
can go.
lots of wind, right? And if the dragon happens to be out and about or whatever, then you're on your own and in the air.
Message immediately if you see anything.
I don't think I can message if I'm an eagle, but I can dive really fast back to the dome.
And you're going to use the buddy system, right?
Buddy system, we're gonna stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. There doesn't seem to be any safe way to do this. So.
No.
Okay. What if I take the handy dandy stone that you give me?
Oh.
I toss it down.
Yeah.
All right.
We need somebody
so.
nearby to see if the ingot turns blue.
I'll stay. It's
true.
No,
you will not. You are a little cherub boy. You cannot be anywhere near
You're
a
not
fierce
yet.
creature.
I'm cold resistant. Maybe I should stay.
If you wanted to stay.
All right. So
Something
cold
needs to
resistant, and you can get out quickly. Then perhaps.
All right,
better.
I'll just be me.
Unless you wanted to disguise
I'll hide
yourself.
behind one of those.
Oh, damn.
The next hour.
He wanted the fate thing for
But
himself.
okay,
Got it.
okay.
Shouldn't Jester have something?
Doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll just be out here with no extra anything from anybody. Thanks a lot, everyone. We can take care of ourselves.
Jester, yeah, we're au natural.
The rope with it. No. Are you? You can see now the slack will start pulling you forward. What are you doing?
Hold on to that bitch.
The rope going past us. I grab onto the rope
And can
too.
I hold on to Ford? Because I'm in the hut with him? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm out of the hut.
Feet away.
Shit.
Yeah. Ford just darts away from you
We're
guys.
seeing the rope slide past us, right?
You are.
So yeah, I grab onto the rope too.
You come onto the rope?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should give it to Umi.
Do you think Umi would like it?
Well, we got a white dragon tail for Umi. I think it's in safe hands with Jester, and she'll use it expertly to, get us out of some arcane shit.
Really? Nope.
Oh, there's still one more.
You do 1 point of damage. How many hit points does the bat have?
1 point.
Jester emerges.
You bitch slut.
Welcome back. What'd you see?
We found a latch on the roof. It was a latch.
It was like
They're going to have so much good shit.
I bet they're gonna have traps though.
Hands in your pockets when we go in.
Has there been
I don't
any-
ever steal things.
I do.
Has there been any rumor of criminal activity that they've been involved in? Smuggling? Perhaps you could be a good excuse to distract the guards, get their attention, talk to them at the gates.
Love to do that. Back to my old tricks.
Is he gonna flirt with them?
He's got a really.
He's very
You call it a
charming.
silver
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah.
Are you gonna marry the guards?
He could probably.
Don't
didn't
count
marry
it
the
out
dragon,
just yet.
so-
He could talk them into marrying him if he wanted to.
Well, then we could walk.
Okay, that's going wrong.
Why?
Jester was there with the guy, and now the guy's not there, and Jester's not there.
Yeah, I see he's not there. She was there?
But Jester was right there, and that
Why
was
would
not
she
part
go
of the
there?
plan.
That was the...
It's Jester.
Supposed to be on the roof. Money!
Ford!
Come to collect!
Everybody's out of the house. Get away from the house. Get back to Rene's house. Maybe I'm not sure where we're going, but everybody's gone. Just get away.
Did I hear that?
I'd say you would probably backtrack enough
Is that a message or
to make them to leave the message. So sure.
I'll come back for my money later.
As you all kind of stumble out in your various states. No Ford.
Where's Ford?
He's probably just sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'll look
Go
around.
look for him.
Check on him.
Take a little while, and there's no sign of him either.
Interesting.
What is that? Caduceus.
This is unusual.
Can I go up and look at it?
Yeah. It's like someone had layered seaweed after seaweed after seaweed, and it's tangled and messed like a net, and it is frozen
What's this
solid.
doing out here?
I'm gonna take one of the purple crystals.
Okay.
And try and push it into the frozen seaweed.
It pushes into like ice.
It's not coming through.
No.
Should we? What is it? What's in here? Is Ford in here?
I mean,
Is it vaguely
Wide, and it's like a kind of like a weird button shape.
Is Wilford Brimley in there?
Probably.
Hello? Are you in here? Can you hear us?
start pulling it aside. Maybe if we bring the sword.
Break a piece off.
You begin to pull and tear, and parts do break off. And the more you break off, the softer it gets the further in, until eventually it's
Like, you pull
feel
you pull
warm?
apart. It is warm.
Let's get him out of
Fort?
here. Pull him out. Pull him out,
Take his
Chester.
clothes. We should take his clothes off.
Why should we take his clothes off, Mom?
They're covered in kelp.
I mean, we should probably just take his clothes off.
I think we should.
All right. You take off Ford's clothes. No. But you pull the rest of the seaweed off of his body, and he's breathing. And you slowly start coming to consciousness. You're weirdly sore. But sturdier. It's hard to describe. You see Ford kind of come awake and kind of sit up out of the mass of tendrils.
Are you cold? Do you want to get inside?
Are you okay?
I came outside to meditate in the way that Caduceus showed me.
Does he look different?
He looks a little stockier.
How about his teeth?
Did he Spider-Man this shit?
Oh my god, did you Captain America?
Oh
Ford?
my god!
What superhero did he do?
What did you do?
Did you Wolverine this?
He's like not an overt, but like he looks a little. Where once there was a scrawny Ford is a slightly less scrawny.
Are you like do you gain muscle that quickly from our like 2 workouts?
Come inside.
Maybe.
Have a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, sure. God, it's fucking cold out here.
Yes, we've
We
been
were
telling you
buried
to
under the
come
snow.
inside, Ford. Come inside.
I've been out here all night.
Did you do this to yourself?
I had I did have a dream that I was back out amongst the ocean and that there was...
Try to disguise your face like you used to.
Like what?
Make yourself look like Not.
I'm a big nut!
You watch as his entire body shimmers into a larger, thicker version of Not the
Drop it! Big nut!
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's the powers back.
Okay.
Well, there's so much we're gonna go. Okay.
Wait. Eldritch Blast?
No.
Try it.
I don't think so.
I look out over the cliffside and I will look at Not and say, Eldritch Blast.
Energy gathers within his palm, but as opposed to the dull, sickly green coloration, this has a deeper, verdant tint to it as it fires out 2 blasts.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Stella got her groove back.
I'm really proud of you, Ford.
Fucking seaweed wraps are the shit. What the fuck? Who took my shirt off?
You
let's go.
Have it
It's
back. It's
inside.
fine. You were wet and it was...
We just didn't know if we needed to like resuscitate you and rub your chest.
I feel well looked after. Should we head inside?
It
It's a
is
sword.
sword.
It was waiting for you.
It almost looks like water.
Would you mind?
This is what we're here for.
There are no accidents, correct, Caduceus?
There are never just delightful mistakes. I'm gonna hand you the sword. Embrace the destiny.
Oh,
That's
look
a
at
big
that. That's really big.
Wow.
Text.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
I'm so thankful. This is incredible. It's more than I could have expected. It's a beautiful sword. Truly.
What did you do to deserve it?
Nothing.
Everything.
Well, Caduceus gave it to me.
Ford is very noble. And he turned down ultimate power so that he could be a better person.
Wow, that's pretty bold.
What was some power?
Like, it would have been he could have controlled the seas, basically. And he said, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to, be just a normal person. And we rewarded that with his, sword.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
I mean, it seems right that you would give back all of our stuff now, though, right? I mean, the stuff that we loaned you?
Yes, of course. There are so many of I have the glove, and I have the dagger, of course, and the whip. Did you want the whip?
You're so strong now, though.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
should
like
just
the
keep
whip
it
is
all.
really appropriate for you.
Yeah, you do feel like.
You see a flash of blue light, and the blade itself just emerges out of where his open palm was. He grasps the edge, and a familiar splash of water shoots forth, similar to where he had previously summoned his weapon. Except where it lands, it's freezing cold, and a bit of frost is left behind.
That was really cool, Ford.
I'll walk over where Jester's doing snow angels, and I'll make it disappear and make it snow. Thank you, Jester.
It's the little things.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's her version of
This is possibly my father, you guys. I have to sound cool.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm going to send a message to the gentleman. He's always really happy to hear from me.
Right.
Hi, Dad.
Oh my god! Right out the fucking gate? Wow! Chill! Oh shit!
So, looks like we may be coming back. He super duper misses us, you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you know in the beginning of your message that you said, "Hi, Dad"?
Yeah.
You led with that.
Well, I've already told him I know he's my dad.
Oh, and how did he take it?
Said, he's like, oh my gosh, Jester, I've been waiting for a long time to talk to you and see you, and gosh, I missed you growing up, and I can't wait to learn more about your life and stuff.
This is all in a reply.
Not this particular time. He said that before. This time he was just like, oh my gosh, Jester, I'm so glad it's you, and I miss you so much, and please tell your friends to come and visit me and stuff. I don't know what the beacon is, though, is what he said.
Sure.
Okay. Potential lead, maybe.
His will's strong, I'm sorry.
Mother bitch. I'm useless today. I'm absolutely useless.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Some of us have just been sitting here, watching, so...
Well...
Take care of her.
Yes, of course, as always.
No, but I mean it. Take care of her.
All your furniture is up to code.
some manners.
Congratulations, it is.
I'm gonna add a tusk tooth to it.
He's an asshole.
I'm gonna add a tusk tooth to
Cost
it.
to the local.
Okay. It's on brand.
And we should have a drink with me. If they are not, then there's a very real possibility that I could go and hug her, and then she would chop my head off.
And that would be bad, so we're clear.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I think Caduceus could still bring me back, but only if he could get to me.
I really like your head on your body.
I'm not sure I really want to experiment with
Yes.
that just yet, but
Ford just said your head
I
was
like the
attractive.
intention of the plan. I just don't think...
Said your head was attractive.
I think that if we're going to get her out of this, we're going to have to be careful. And that doesn't sound careful. That sounds...
Help me keep an eye out.
I'm looking for traps right now,
Just to
friend.
help me keep an eye out.
Okay.
Hey, anybody in the forest,
So you stop here in the same area where the bodies were found. You haven't left from this spot. Using the little clearing here, you begin to set up your scrying ritual. You focus. Takes about 10 minutes to cast. You set up everything nervously. It's getting colder and colder. And as you sit down, the mist is obfuscating about a foot or so of the ground. So as you're setting it up, you're having to like shoo away the mist a bit and set it up before it begins to filter back in. You sit down and you guys watch as Jester, you can only really see about her elbows up as she sits in the middle of this mist that's kind of just drifted around her. Cold and weirdly beautiful as she closes her eyes, and for a second you swear you see the mist kind of move around her, like something just kind of shifted.
I would love to catch them as much as the next person, but if we get there in a week and we're half at our best, it's for nothing.
We are not going to fight them, though, right? We're not trying to fight them.
If we had to say.
I don't want to fight them.
Can we even...
Big tree and a bunch of trees, cool.
Well, also,
Dead.
once we see their firelight from the sky, then we know we go past that.
Good call. You're very smart. All right, here we go.
Sorry.
Once we start moving, I need to be stealthy. So
She needs
shut
to be
up.
stealthy, so shut up.
Is it us, you guys?
Maybe.
What do you mean?
Kind of think so.
Maybe we thought we were badass, and maybe we're not badass.
Oh, I was kind of thinking that people hate us.
Oh well.
Now that might also be part of it.
Because people, they don't like us.
Well,
we're also not really we don't really belong anywhere. We keep moving so much. I don't know if we're not badass, we're just not very lucky. What shiny present?
The happy fun one.
Yes, no, I'm tracking all of this.
Do you have a concussion?
Did you lose your memory with your class?
Well, I got dropped through those branches real fucking hard.
I'm sorry about
Got a
that.
little bit of a stuffy sound in here and a little bit of a dark spot right in this part of my
I
vision.
saw
where I'm
one
right.
big branch smack you right
Fine.
upside the head, and
Just
I
need a
wasn't
nap.
going to say anything.
Big nap.
Oh, I saw that spider up there too. Don't worry, I think you got it.
I can't look in on you from afar.
Yeah.
But it's limited, so...
He's coming back from his amnesia.
It worked.
Yeah.
that's impressive.
It's a slow recovery.
It worked.
Oh no!
I'm so glad for you, Katie. Thank God.
Cure wounds at level 1 on 4. Yeah, this is gonna take more than a
Is there
cure
like a
wounds.
regeneration speed?
I'm
like
gonna
Doctor Who
I'm gonna
does?
aim it right at his brain though. Cure wounds on the inside.
You have to reach through and heal Travis.
I wonder if other people have ever been in there spying on us when we're in the house.
That's awesome.
I wonder if they saw us getting naked when we were going down to the jacuzzi.
You were naked in the jacuzzi?
Sure. That's how you're supposed to be.
Do a jacuzzi.
Do a jacuzzi.
Sure, I knew that.
I don't know.
But, you know, some folks can't help themselves when the shiny red button is before them.
Shiny red button, that's what you pushed.
I pushed a shiny red button.
Don't do that again,
I won't. We're more than...
It's really pretty.
Is it possible that there are things hidden behind the waterfall?
Yeah, in a lot of the books that I read,
behind
that's where a lot of
waterfalls.
the lovers go, and there's always like a little
We have to
secret
check behind the
cove, and they, you know,
Why don't you and
take
Ford
off
check
their
it out?
clothes behind the waterfall.
Maybe you and Ford should go.
Or maybe we should all stick together and just be, clever about this. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with the spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
And at the same time, I'm gonna run underneath and between Ford's legs. I'm gonna reach up with my hand and cast inflict wounds on it at the same time. I hit it.
Okay.
Right on the spot that he was slashing.
All right, roll for an attack.
Okay.
Can I make my way over to this outcropping and just sort of investigate this area and these trees and just see if there's anything that looks like a hidden door
Sure.
area?
You doing that yourself?
Why?
Just don't.
Get sucked into something else, Ford?
Well, by
Since
all
you-
means,
every time-
come with me.
take a buddy. Wherever you're going, take a
I'll
buddy.
go with you.
Okay. So Ford and Bo, you're doing just a general inspection of the nearby trees. It seems to bend and shift in strange ways. It's not just a straight, solid tower. It doesn't seem to follow the general laws of physics that you're used to seeing on
Grab
the
the back
material
of
plane.
Ford's armor just so he doesn't fall forward.
Thank you. It's rather disorienting. Below is terrible. Perhaps we should go up.
So I'm gonna fly up in the air, and I'm not gonna come close.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm gonna fly up in the air and kind of like be at the ready so that I can snag them if they go to jump
You got
to
it.
the lip, so I can catch them in my
So you're
talons.
holding your action. Plummets down and then turns into a tiny raven.
I jump too.
Ford leaps as well. Off the side. Free fall.
I was saving my action to
Yep.
save him.
you dive down and catch him at his falling rate, manage to scoop up Ford right as you kind of catch up with her as the Raven.
Question.
Yes.
Where is the collar?
Creations?
Of course.
It's just not important to its creation.
Okay, I can help. Me and Ford are pretty strong now. Ford, you're pretty buff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could help with the ingots and stuff. With
Okay.
the heavy
the two of you are
things.
carrying the larger heavy materials and kind of bring them over towards the golem? Okay. You bring some of the adamantine ingots over and some of the long struts of like dark metal that was against the back wall. And as you begin to bring them closer, you watch as blue flames fill the previous vacuous eyes of the forge golem. You see it get into a defensive position and just wait.
Keep it in
And
order.
as you guys begin to feed the ingots towards the anvil, you can see it begin to put the tongs on to hold it and hammer in shape. And you guys go back with the instructions, using your strength to try and make this go by as quick as possible. One of you, because you're aiding together, make a strength check with advantage.
No, you do it. You're stronger than me, and I'm gonna guide you.
I'm stronger than you?
Aren't you at 18 now?
No.
Oh, I thought you were super strong.
Nope.
He's stronger than he was, but you're
Oh, I
still,
guess I
you're
would
still
do
the
it
buff
then.
one.
But I'm going to guide myself.
Okay.
Okay.
20. That's what you needed. So, as they're going through this, you guys are. This process is going well. There aren't a lot of ingots, but you're helping fold and turn and helping fold. And basically, you begin to work in rhythm with the golem, kind of like you see the people creating like the mochi in Japan, where it's like, you know, hammer, turn, flip, hammer, turn. Yeah. Yeah. You guys begin to work with the golem, and it's actually kind of impressive. So, that's one success.
Okay.
Who else wants to add to this?
I'm gonna see Caduceus flopping around. I'm gonna look over at Ford and be like, oh my god! Oh my god! And I'm just gonna scream out like cold energy from my mouth.
This place is terrible, but horribly exciting. Is everyone all right? Is anyone hurt still?
I mean, I could use a second.
Jester, are you hurt?
No, but I feel bad for Caduceus.
I'm a little rough. Anybody else a little rough?
I place a hand on Caduceus and I give him 1 hit point. Lay on hands. First time, bitches.
There you go.
You always remember.
You give me 1 hit point?
Use that for EMT action.
Oh, he's all good now. I guess we're fine.
I think I feel a little better. That was nice, but like,
Thank you.
I'm still kind of.
Jester, do you need healing?
Can you do it anymore?
Yeah.
Sure. Heal me.
Well, I mean, are you hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down a
Well,
little bit.
wait.
I've
Do you
got
have
this cut on my
how many times can you do that? Well, I mean, that's a good way. If I would keep that, just because if someone passes out or something, you can just pop them back up in an
That's
emergency.
true. That's
It's
a very
kind
good
of a
point,
good.
yeah. All right.
Once we're both inevitably unconscious in front of you.
No.
So the jar's about this tall and about this big around, and that heart cluster takes up that entire space in the inside.
Look at this nastiness! This fit in the bigger
Yeah,
bag.
the jar size actually technically at that width would not fit into the haversacks pouches. It would have to go into the bag of holding.
Yeah, I can
Do you
put
need
it in.
group
Oh,
healing?
it's on the edges. You didn't even wipe it down.
I'll do some healing if
What
you
is
need
it
it. I'm just
going
doing
to
hit dice right now.
All right, brass door. Should we? I mean, look, this place is a fucking madhouse. Should we tie like a restraint around someone before whoever wants to open the brass door does? Just in case it,
Does it work like that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think ahead.
We could try it.
Probably just
who
drag
knows? All of us.
anybody who's tied to it together.
That's a fair point.
We could try it though.
Okay.
I check out this acid to see if I can discern its nature or how potent it is. Is it just basic acid?
Make an intelligence check.
Is this before the rest or after?
12.
Have you
you're an
burned
ape.
through all of your heal gear?
It's fairly potent.
We would rest long enough that it would wear off, or you would dispel it at some point.
Right, I just didn't know if we are doing all this business because you can't do anything when you're resting. So I was wondering if we are doing our business, then resting.
Let's I tied the rope around my waist. If you want, I can go through.
I'll be right behind you. Try it. Open the door.
It's wobbly inside.
Should we all do it
I
together?
step forward.
I go right after her.
Before you hit something dark. There's no light in here, but there's a hard edge of some sort of door right in front of you. It would be Jester. You'd be the first one. No, was it before that went in
Ford
first?
came right
Yeah,
after.
before came after. So just be the first one to get to it, and you feel down, and you feel another handle.
There's a door. Should I open it?
But even with dark vision, you cannot see anything. Like you can just feel something there. It is magical darkness.
Yeah, so even if I tried to Galashvar with the sword.
Don't do it. I'm
You
right
tried?
I'm right in front of you.
You try Kalasvar. You feel it invoke, but there's no light. This is a zone of magical darkness.
Well, I've got nothing. Go for it, Jester.
No, it's pretty dark in here, and we're just saying a lot. Okay.
What was that move?
I think we're alone now.
Okay. That finishes its turn. Ford, you're up.
I'm going to see the tendril attack Jester across the way, and I'll send one blast of Eldritch Blast towards the tendril, and the second one to the case.
So which one? Towards the tendril there?
That one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the heart case.
Got it.
I'm going to save everything. The first one is a natural 20 against Jester, and the second one is just a flat 20. Sorry, 15.
You splatter it, like it's wrapped around Jester. It explodes across its base element as Jester falls to her feet. The rest of it kind of goes lax onto the ground.
So I'll send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the tentacle that's grappling Jester.
Go for it.
14 points of force damage.
You shatter the one that had just grabbed Jester.
Thanks, Ford.
No problem, and I will.
It's his real accent.
We fight something else, we're gonna have to take another long rest. That's another week.
Yeah, I feel like we really can't take another week.
We're just inspecting. This is a definitive direction.
I could cast Commune.
I mean,
Jester, you're worried about something with the passage of time.
Do you want to cast Commune?
I could cast Commune with the Traveler.
We could ask.
We couldn't really.
3 more rooms.
It's up to you.
Are you worried about missing TravelerCon?
Obviously! It was coming up, Ford.
How soon? I have not.
I don't know how much time is passing in here. I don't understand it completely, but it was like a couple. It was probably like 8 weeks away when we got in here, so.
It was a little longer than that, like 10 weeks away.
It was like 10 weeks away or something. I don't know. I'm bad with time.
And Allura had said that we've been gone for about
2 already over.
You've been gone since now, knowing the hours you've spent out there.
3 weeks?
You've been gone for roughly, I have to look at the full count, but like 20 to 22 days around there.
Most 3 weeks. We're doing all right.
Under the hood is the image vanishes.
You guys, my god is the coolest god. You chose wrong when you were picking your new one. He's in the prison of soot.
You did all right.
All right.
Well, we should check out the Dreadnought. I'm very curious.
Well, you guys are both arcane users, so that would make sense that, the 2 of you would be the ones that
Are you
would
not
have
an
to get
arcane
around.
I was kind of being a
I'm
little
a
sarcastic.
cleric.
Oh, I got that. I'm getting.
My power comes from a different place.
Yes. My mistake.
So what's the plan?
Jester, are you worried about the time and missing TravelerCon? You've been waiting years, right?
Well, I only knew about it recently, so no.
But you don't want to miss this.
Retroactively waiting years.
It's fine, you guys.
We'd have to be in here a long
This place
time.
worries me is all. But we can go in.
I'm confident we can handle anything as long as we're together.
That's probably
just to see.
where
Just to see what it's
We'll open
like.
its mouth and go inside
That's
of
probably
it.
where the portal is to the
Yo,
crystal mines.
Really fucking cool.
Do you want
You
to
can
go
make a
in?
perception check if you want.
Can I?
Jester, do you want to go in?
I'll help with that.
I never knew we could go inside of a big
Perception?
thingy like this.
15.
Cool.
15. As you look towards the Dreadnought and look around back at the island, there is actually another door. About
You said a sacrifice chamber inside the Dreadnought?
Hold on.
ritual chamber.
I'm interested in what Jester said. Do you want to go in the Astral Dreadnought?
Why would we go inside the
Wait, what did he?
Jester, do you want to go inside?
What, that room then?
Well, and you're pretty willful.
Yeah,
He kept
but-
asking for somebody willful.
Jester, you're also very willful.
No, I'm not. I'm very docile.
I think Bo's got the right idea.
Fuck me. It didn't work. But Bo won't be able to lie.
Good idea casting it, though.
We can move
Actually,
it. I cast polymorph.
Okay.
Do it. Let's go.
Into.
Giant eagle.
Alrighty. You can carry a handful of figures.
I carry Caduceus and I carry. Hi. Wait. Did I tell him my name before?
That's creepy.
Yeah, I believe you.
Did I?
Did.
Do you guys remember me telling him my name?
That's fine.
I like your freckles.
I know.
Thank
They're so awesome.
Thanks, you guys.
While they're harvesting, I'll go over to Jester and say, I realized the last time we were in here, you were in quite a pinch. You almost died, and I think it's remarkable that you helped not die.
Yeah, well, she helped me out a lot too when we were in last time, so.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for it. Glad you are too.
Come a long way.
Fuck.
I'm ready to go back.
Me too. But I kind of don't want to go back to all of the bad stuff. I just want to, like, go back to happy stuff. This was kind of a nice escape, you know?
Yeah.
I can see why someone would get addicted to living here.
Or at least visiting often. All right. Good one.
I honestly didn't mean to hit you that hard. I feel a little bad.
No, I earned it.
That did hurt a lot. You just got me off
Just
guard.
stay down. Just stay down.
I'll stay here. Justin, what'd you get?
Oh, well, I'm
What
still in
are
my
his
tube top.
weaknesses?
I'm just like wearing a sash because I can't put my clothes on over it just yet.
You are fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Right?
It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I've seen her in, like, hot tubs and stuff, but, like, I think that it really just highlights it.
Well, it kind of shimmers on this,
I
you
know.
know, so it
I've
kind of makes
noticed.
it show.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am going to not wear my underdress on top.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wear my thing because I want to show off my awesome arm tattoos.
There's a lot
They
of
look
definition where your bicep meets your deltoid. It's shit. Yep. Like an A on the back of her arm. It's incredible.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I think, number one, I didn't tell my mom I was getting a tattoo beforehand, so I just want to give it a little bit of time so I can hide it, you know, before give her some warning.
Is she weird about stuff like that?
Well,
Never can tell.
I mean,
Yeah.
I never, you know.
Right. Discussions
also-
were brought up.
Oh, exactly, it's just, you know.
Yeah.
Are you going to visit home in a sweater from now on?
Maybe.
All right.
It's not. I don't think so.
Ford,
Yeah.
can you tell if we're being scryed on right now?
You mean like invisible thing? Or?
Yeah, isn't that like...
You're right. I haven't looked in a while.
I mean-
Dyron, please don't be alarmed. I summon the...
As we're walking over there, can I pull Ford aside? Like just to the back of the group? Go, just walk forward.
Okay.
Ford.
Yeah.
So, we're in Zadash,
Yes.
and the gentleman is here.
Right.
And, you know, he could be my dad.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
So, I do want to go talk to him, but I know what we're doing is really important, and I don't want to, like, pull the group there. Do you think it's stupid of me to want to go while all this stuff is going on, or...
No. No, of course not. I mean, this is incredibly important to you, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I never met my dad. I mean, I did, I guess, but I didn't know that it was him, and I thought about him a lot when I was growing up, you know, so...
It's a tremendous opportunity, Chester. You shouldn't just devalue it like that. Yes.
Yeah.
And besides, didn't we say that we also thought maybe the gentleman, your dad, might know some things?
Yeah, I mean, he might. Should we all go as a group, you think?
Yeah.
Do you think everyone will want to do that?
I think if you tell them how much it means to you, they will. I certainly do.
Okay. But we don't have to go now. We'll go after we talk to this guy that we're talking to.
But we've been here before. Let's make sure that we don't leave without doing that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
While they talk, I talk with Nott. What do you think they're talking about?
Sexy stuff.
You think?
Yeah. I think I'm a pretty good judge of this. I think Jester likes Ford.
Yeah.
And I think he likes her back.
I'm curious. Maybe I should check in with Ford. It's been a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Think she's confiding in him?
I mean, she confides in everybody. Just kind of says whatever she wants to say all the time.
It's an interesting point.
I mean,
I'm not gonna cry.
Let it out, girl. It's okay.
Can I lean over to Jester and go, what do you think they're talking about?
What's everybody doing?
Where'd it go?
We
Zero.
took the only superior that we had. Ford guzzled it really fast.
In a pinch.
Well worth it, though. You really care about me. We'll take the superior.
Let's go somewhere and decide what we want to do. We could do that over a drink.
An afternoon.
Perhaps.
Jester, you said you had wanted to perhaps speak with the gentleman.
It's a safe place to go.
Also a place of beverages and revelry.
Tucked away from prying eyes.
You may know some information.
Wiry.
Babadon, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. I've missed you so much, my dearest.
Pretty good, actually.
Good. She's almost as good as me.
Yeah, no, we're missing the point that this is like a bad idea, though.
Well, actually, I mean, doesn't he have...
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good idea, you guys.
I like it.
Support
I actually
you.
like it a lot.
Thank you, Ford.
Yeah.
Support you.
Best
Try
case scenario,
again.
He goes, Marion, I've missed you so much. And then I drop and I go, ha, you fucking liar, you are my dad.
And then you betrayed your dad right in front of him. And you.
But he's a gentleman. He's into sneaky shit. He'll
Wait.
be like, oh, Jester,
don't-
you're so sneaky. I respect you so much more
off
than
your
before.
Wow.
That's
Goodbye,
right.
Georgia.
Oh my God.
I
think
like
he will
it.
be, and I
Put him
think
on
he'll be
cue.
embarrassed.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's good to see you all safe.
As we walk away, I walk over to Jester and put a hand on her shoulder.
I'll kind of lean on the other shoulder.
You all right?
What'd you think? Did you see the...
But if he doesn't want me, then I don't want him. It's fine.
I'll just wrap my arms around her.
We're glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
To today,
To answer your question, we've ingratiated ourselves with the Bright Queen quite closely.
Yeah, she has a
Trust might
huge
be a-
crush on Ford.
Trust might be a very gem.
This may be quite forward of us. I'm sure you can appreciate the danger of us sort of traversing lines and putting ourselves as the middleman of all this, which we are excited to do.
And I do have my questions on that as well, but continue.
For sure.
Are you about to lay down the 10 demands right now?
No, I was going to say, do we want to have this conversation now, or do we want to find out what your questions are before
Oh,
we?
let Ford say what he's going to say.
No, please.
How do you want to paint
draw
this?
I'll do it that wall right there. Yeah, yeah,
Right here?
yeah. Yeah, in the corner. Yeah.
Okay. So you take out your paints. There's still like water dripping off of the roof here.
Cover me so I can't see. Yeah. So it like keeps me dry. I need to keep my paints
Just
dry.
kind of like hold it over.
Okay. And so what kind of crawl space do you?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to number 1 use my spiritual weapon to attack this thing. This thing it just attacked.
This monster.
Actually, no. I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon and I'm gonna go try to get one of the things that attacked Fort because I saw it took a pretty hard hit from that. The one that gave him 12 damage. Okay. Whichever one.
Has it been an hour since I cast See Invisibility?
No.
it's not special.
Can I tap everyone on the shoulder and have them move to the side, still staying within where Yasha is, and just look around the room and see if I see anyone?
Before he goes up, I'm gonna grab your hand as you walk past me and go, please be careful.
Are you entering The archway?
No, from within the archway still. Okay. Behind cover.
You get down.
And like, I had to use the sword because, let's be fair, I'm not really at the order.
You're very strong. No, he's not. He's
I've
not
gotten a
puny
lot
anymore.
stronger.
Look at
Yeah.
how strong he is. And I poke on his muscles. Look,
Thank
look,
you.
look, it's
We're
super
shit.
firm.
I know, but you can't.
Whoa,
CKM.
dude, I saw. His peck just moved.
Yeah, they move.
No,
Sure,
his pecs move.
I understand that,
Look
but
at that.
it's
He might as
still
well be a
gangly
minotaur.
and-
It's so strong.
Every time he picks up the sword, I hear his wrist crack.
I
a
thought it
little
was
bit,
just the
'cause
wind. I
it's,
thought that was just like
it's like
dramatic
that-
wind.
like every
That's
time.
intentional.
No, it's from the push-ups.
Just a little
The
tendonitis.
Yeah.
That's nothing. Don't worry about
It's
that.
like a tennis elbow.
Just
thing.
yeah.
Build your pectoral
I never
muscles.
touched stuff.
Yeah, just
Poke those.
Yeah,
You can do that.
Hey, Ford,
What?
do you want to go work out?
Do you work out regularly?
Well, no. But I know that you work out with Bo, and she's at the library, and I didn't know if you wanted to get a workout in before your fight tonight.
Yeah, sure. That would be great. I mean, I'm not looking to like go into the fight tired or anything.
No. But if you like want to do something or something, I could help.
Yeah. Lead on.
Oh, I'm leading the workout.
You said work out with you.
Oh, well, I thought, do you need, somebody to spot you? Do you lift? Do you do,
Do you even lift?
do you do, sit-ups? Do you need,
It's
you
mostly-
could lay on the floor and I could hold onto your legs and push them and you could work on your core?
Right, yeah. No, it's mostly body weight stuff. Did you want to do it with me or just watch
Either
me
one
work out?
could help. Just whatever.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we usually start by doing, 25 push-ups.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Okay. You first.
Okay. I do 25 push-ups.
How fast does she do them?
Roll strength. Oh, this would be athletics check. Athletics check.
7.
7? The first 15 are pretty solid. 20 starts getting a little slow.
Cool.
Those last 2 or 3, it peaks to the arm shaking.
The warming.
Yeah. But she gets there.
I feel a little better about this. All right, I'll try and do 25 push-ups.
Athletics check.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yes!
Is it a 1?
Natural 1.
Is this like you immediately get a cramp? Is that what
The first 3 go okay.
You're so kind.
The fourth one, you hear a pop.
Oh, come on, man. I gotta fight tonight.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, no. Oh, no, are you okay?
The 5th one, he pushes and he's just holding it and is shaking.
Are you okay, Ford?
You are in.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Do you do this all the time? What did you do?
I don't know.
Did you break a rib? What's going on?
Like, this was not sticking out before.
Oh my god, did you get a hernia from just doing a push-up? I thought you were really strong. Ford, I push it back in.
No, push it back in. No, push it.
I'm going to push it in and I'm going to get it at the same time.
Can you do like magic? Can you make it go with your little hamster uniforms?
Yeah.
Cure wounds. I will allow you to heal hernia.
Okay.
Is that greater restoration?
Either.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't warm up. That's what it was. Stretching. We let ego get in the way. Yep. Stretch.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's good for today.
Oh, that's it, huh? 25, 5 push-ups, 4, maybe 3 push-ups. That's a good warm-up for tonight.
4 push-ups.
I feel like my pride is hurt.
No. You were really strong. That was impressive.
I've done more than that.
I believe you.
Really.
I super duper believe you.
I don't feel like you do, but I've come a long way. It's really.
You're going to do so good tonight.
Maybe I should just back out.
No, do it, Ford.
No.
You're really strong. And you're doing it with the weapon, right?
Why do you think that's important?
Yeah. Just because, Bo's going to be doing it without, and Yasha, and both of them are
Both of them are like
Brawly. You know that.
brawly.
Like really good with their
Yeah.
fists and stuff, and I don't.
Right.
You can try. Do you want to punch me in practice?
No, I don't. I signed up for the weapon one.
Okay, well, good. That's good.
Good thing I did.
It's gonna be good for.
Right, got the failure out of the way first. Can't do it twice in one day.
Exactly.
Right, yep.
And hey, you have that peck thing you can do.
It's not moving on one side. There's a little atrophy going on. A lot of serotonin coursing through me right now.
Just rest before tonight. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's my fault. Okay.
The traveler is with you. And the wild mother, too. Good for you. You got two of them on your side. You're great.
Does the traveler interface with the wild mother a lot? Is there a established relationship there?
Yeah.
Really?
They totally like each other all the time. They go on dates.
They go on dates.
Yeah.
Roll a religion check.
They go on dates.
20.
Wild Mother, one, already in a relationship with Arathis. Both ladies.
Yeah, I don't know that that's accurate. But I will think on it and see what comes through. The traveler, right.
You don't know his fucking name, Ford?
Of course I know his name. I just think it's odd that he's telling you they went on dates when that's not what I understand.
Well, the traveler doesn't have to tell me that. I just know everybody wants to go on dates with him because he's super cool.
Does he date a lot? Like,
He gets around.
oh. Bit of a floozy.
No, just sought after. You know what I mean?
Not really. Deities that are hooking up all over the place. It's pretty new to me, concept-wise.
Is the traveler a fuckboy?
Eat your heart out, Zeus.
Just saying.
Okay. Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you for the workout. Do you feel tired at least? Are you sore?
I'm so exhausted. I am shaking.
Is she
I'm
sweating
gonna
at
be
all?
sore
Like,
tomorrow.
even the slightest bit? I appreciate you saying that you are, even if you're not.
This got so awkward.
I'm so proud.
Good workout.
Yeah. Glad I could save some face
My abs
in
feel
front
sore.
of Jester.
Alrighty. Look up the rest of the crowd and go, yeah! They kind of rally them a bit. People go, yeah! They're going nuts. People are cheering. It's crazy. It's your turn, Ford.
You can do it, Ford!
Cool, good swing.
Right! Ford, you're right!
Got it. Oh, 3 and a 4.
I'm sorry, I meant your left.
My treat.
Great. Good. I'll be over here.
Everyone kind of cheers.
Guys, let's just pretend we didn't see it happen, okay?
You were all in the bathroom.
We're in the bathroom
Definitely
and it
saw that
happened.
happen. I go grab a whiskey. I go up to where everyone else is. Wow, that was. What'd you think? That was amazing.
You did good.
I was in the bathroom. I missed the whole thing. Did you win?
You missed my fight?
Yes.
Oh, well, it was a hard-fought battle. I would say, fairly. Caleb, how would you describe it?
He did great.
Fought valiantly.
Yeah. It was.
Just as I knew you would, Ford. Good job.
Stick-to-itiveness.
Where did not go? Figure out next steps before your event is coming up, is it not? Is it the 3rd Traveler Con or like the 10th?
Yeah. Do you guys have like Roman numerals?
As far as I know, I mean, this is the first time we've ever done this.
The inaugural?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't even know that a lot of other people really knew about him outside of me until we were traveling around and stuff.
Oh, right, your pamphlets, yeah.
Who's gonna do the keynote?
Sidetrack, but do you have like an expectation? Like, do you have a goal or like a hope, a wish coming out of this that like you?
I got nothing. All I know is that he told me to be there, so I got to be there.
You're a holy man now, Ford. You understand that when your god asks you to go somewhere and do something
just do
for
it.
them, you just do it.
As long as they're not a giant sea snake that's asking you to...
I mean, we don't even know if it was a sneeze snake. All right, it was just because
What's a sneeze snake?
like maybe like a facial, you know, like something.
Spa day.
Yeah, take a little self care.
Ford Spa Day.
No, too late. You're doing your shit.
No,
Spa
but-
for Ford.
I wanted to go to the spa, but I have hair oil.
Wait, from that creepy place?
Hey, man, it's been doing some good things. Look how long my hair has gotten.
I figured we'd do the spa tomorrow, right before we left, would be the way to
Look.
just wash
Let
that
me try
direction
the
trope
spa
out of our
first,
hair.
and then we'll put
Kill me!
Shut up. You want it?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Tonight, perhaps.
Sprinkle.
I'll double up on the treatments.
Okay.
You do find yourself in the Shimmer Ward. There is the
I find myself?
the Silvered Sunset Oasis, which is an actual like bathhouse where you can pamper yourself. If you, depending on how long you want to stay there, how long do you intend to be pampered?
I mean, what sort of packages do they have? I mean, I have point to be. I didn't get a tattoo. I'm fucking loaded.
Silver Sunset.
That's
is
true.
slang
Let's call it
sun in your butt.
4 hours. I'm gonna get a full. Yeah, that's right. 4 hours worth of treatments.
Okay. Here,
Maybe
in
a
the
massage.
Shimmer Ward.
I might get my feet trimmed up. My toenails are scary.
You're being better to yourself on
Maybe
graph
they can-
paper than
they
I
can
was
do
over the
something-
entire Christmas break.
Something with your teeth?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Like, help them grow more.
Oh. God. Sure.
That was an entirely weird way to phrase it.
Like it was a little sexy?
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. I wonder.
It was like, you know, talking about exercise, and then it was like other forms of exercise, and then there were these drawings. It was a little strange. It was like...
Were they like spotting each other, like, you know, making sure their form was correct?
Yeah,
or...
tell us all about it.
Yeah, it was like, it was talking about, you know, two people working out, and then how they were getting very sweaty. And,
Yeah.
and then spotting each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
Tell them the best part, though.
well... I still have a lot more to read. I stopped right at the part where the guy was pulling off like very tight pants.
Yeah. They
and
were getting in the way when he was squatting.
when he was squatting, and they burst open. And then I
Talking about perineum, Sonny?
say again.
Oh.
Perineum.
What is
Perineum?
The manacles, we have 3 pairs, 2 pairs.
Okay. So apply the manacles. You wanted to cast the spell, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and put my hands on either side of Ford's face and cast Enhance Ability. Eagle's Splendor. Yeah, so you get advantage on any kind of charisma. I mean, you'll be a smooth talker. You already are, but you'll be an even smoother talker, okay?
Sure.
You should be able to trick him better.
Should.
You can do this, Ford.
Yeah.
And some injury to your throat, maybe.
You gonna go back?
Spa day number 2. Look at my beard.
I mean, it's...
Well,
I don't call it...
Stretch.
I mean, look, it's real. Look,
Oh.
it hurts, right? I mean, it's really there.
You got a dry patch. Thank you.
Yeah.
Could scry on Darrow to see who his client is.
I was thinking about that, actually.
But that's not
You know, because
urgent.
he's, like, not going to tell us. We could just find out on our own.
Fuck that guy.
No, don't fuck that guy. He's not... I mean, fuck him if Ford doesn't like him, but he's pretty nice. I thought he was funny.
hates weasels.
We can talk. You know, then maybe we can discuss if you want to come to TravelerCon.
Good
and we
pictures
can-
in here.
Do you want
There's-
to tell him what happens at TravelerCon, perhaps?
We're going, and it's going to be at the volcano, and it's going to be super fun. We'll probably have some big speakers, maybe a band play. I'm not
tub.
sure.
Unless you have any other business to attend to this
But
night.
seriously, what am I doing wrong, you guys?
What do you mean? About what?
Well, like, I feel like I do a really bad job of, you know, recruiting other people to...
It's a tough sell.
Why is it a tough sell?
Well, I mean, what does he do for you?
He gives me really cool powers, and he's a good companion, and he loves me.
You didn't mention that to Essek. You didn't say that he gives you cool powers. You just said that he appears, and he's always around, and he makes you do good stuff and bad stuff.
You sort of listed,
like a mom.
You listed some pros and cons, and in the con column, you mentioned people might get murdered, and that was okay.
And the pro column was maybe they have to make babies.
Maybe some people like making babies.
Well, sure. Who doesn't like making babies? But still, I mean, maybe next time lead with, I have sight beyond sight now because of him.
Oh, that's good. Well, I mean, yeah, I can see, scry on people.
Yeah, maybe pick like 3
I should have like done a thaumaturgy thing and made something look really cool.
Wait, what's in your? I don't think I've ever read your pamphlet. What do you have in your pamphlet? Read us the bullet points.
No, I've read it. I've read it. You don't want it.
It's not great.
Yeah, we know the.
Talk about murdering things in the
she
pamphlet?
ad-libbed that, which.
Most of it says stuff about how cool he is. He's really cool.
He is cool.
No, I know, but that's not very.
Is there pictures of him or
Yeah, drawings. I made drawings.
Yeah, she did the drawings.
You made this. You made this brochure.
There's 3 drawings of his cloak.
I understand.
I mean, she's really proud of the cloak.
It's a really cool cloak.
I know, but
I haven't seen what he looks like outside the
Here we
cloak.
go.
It's like all I see is the cloak.
New candidate for the Traveler. It's me. Sell me 3 things about the
I tried
Traveler.
to sell you on the Traveler, and you went with one
I'm not Ford. I'm Jeff. Tell Jeff what it is about the Traveler in 3 points.
And Jeff just had a traumatic experience. He's open. He's available.
Okay.
I'm seeking change and direction.
Real name Jeff.
Yes, it's Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff with a J.
I understand you're feeling lost right now. You know what could really help you? The Traveler.
Who's the Traveler and what does he do?
Guidance.
Well, he's a really cool guy.
Okay. I like cool guys. What else should I know about the Traveler?
He saved my life.
A pearl lowers in front of Jester's forehead and little geometric shapes come out.
More guidance.
He at one time I was alone and lost in the world. And the Traveler came to me and he made me feel better and he gave me some really cool powers. And he made me feel special. Like he can make you feel special.
He gave you cool powers?
Yeah. Like I will spirit guardians. And there's good fat little unicorns flying around now.
Are they friendly?
Yeah, they love everyone except unless you're, gonna harm me and then they'll kill you.
I don't want to harm you.
I know, and the Traveler doesn't want to harm you. He keeps you safe.
I've heard two great things about the Traveler. If only I had one more.
Speak from your heart, Justin. What were you lacking before that he filled?
Well, I was really lonely, and he's a really good friend, and he just accepts you for who you are, and he likes all the things that are good about you, and he makes them stronger.
Jeff is sold.
Really?
That's great. Jeff needs a friend. Jeff needs someone who takes him as he is. Jeff is down.
Jeff, do you want to go to Traveler Con or have a con in the volcano coming up soon?
No. Just that was great. Maybe leave out the volcano.
It's an important part.
Tropical location.
So some people might be.
No, it's not. It's a tropical location.
It is?
Yeah. We don't know if it's an active or dormant volcano, but when you say volcano, people go, active volcano.
If Jeff were real, you'd be getting somewhere.
Focus on the positive. You can't lose.
Okay.
Maybe leave out the murdering people.
Okay. Is this what he looks like, though, and that you have in the picture?
Well, yeah. Yeah, he kind of is like, sometimes he's big, sometimes he's little, sometimes he's, Just like the perfect size.
He's he looks very handsome.
Well, you can't really. That's how I imagine he looks. Because I haven't actually seen like his face.
You just see like.
But sometimes when he turns and like his cloak kind of moves, I see like this like silhouette, and I can see that it's like really good looking.
Ooh.
He's very handsome.
He's handsome.
Caduceus, I was moved by what you said earlier. I've been in this hot tub too long and my core body temperature is rising. I'm in. Let's do this. I feel real fucking dizzy.
Oh, oh no.
No, give me another drink. Listen. Tomorrow we get your armor and then we go.
Here he goes.
Oh no!
Oh no! Captain, just let him go.
I got him.
So heavy, even though he's so little.
He's gotten bigger. He's heavier than he used to be.
The family of stone. You shall take the limbs of this hero and walk the plains until you find an oasis at the mouth of a red and gold veined cave. There upon my altar you shall feed these limbs to the beasts that walk there, so that they may hold my mark. And to this site you shall build a menagerie whose beast shall be my gift to the Changebringer, to remind her that nature is infinite.
Did you get all that?
No, I got that. The family of stone?
Family of stone. Dust, clay, and stone. 3 families.
What, do you know something? What?
Yeah, I mean, yes, no.
What?
I find it ironic. What? When you're at an orphanage, I give you a shit last name. Mine was Stone. I never used it because it's not my name. It was just given to me.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
That was terrible. 15.
That's the truth.
Wow. They gave you the name Stone.
Yes, but orphans can have any kind of bland, ordinary last name.
But you got Stone.
Yes, it's very strange. I think it's only
family of the Wild Mother.
While they're off doing that, I'm going to search out somewhere to look for something like beard oil, something that can make beards grow.
Magic beard oil?
Go ahead and make...
grow in D&D, everyone knows.
Make an investigation, sure, I'll say. 8. About 20 minutes after they leave Termin's tinctures and tonics,
Figured as much.
you end up in the same place.
Hey, can I help you there?
Hi, yes, I am looking for some, like, oil or something you put on your face to make a beard grow better.
Hi. That we've got. But, how much are you looking for? Would you like a big vial?
I don't know, it's just for one person's beard, but I don't know how much work it's going to take to really get it to grow, you know.
Are they, perhaps, I don't know, Durgar?
No.
Oh, it's going to be a tough push for a beard, then, no matter who they are. I recommend getting a larger vial.
How much is that?
That would be somewhere around 100 to 150 applications, and it takes about standard Durgar lineage individuals about half that amount to grow a full beard in a short period of time. So I'd say that puts you about 55 gold.
And then, like, what did they do? Like, put it on, like, 3 times a day, or, like...
In the morning when they wake up, and at night before they go to sleep.
Okay. And then, so how long will it take to grow a beard, then?
Depends on who it is, but it'll be thrice as fast as it would be normally. Most likely.
Or it could just be, like, a normal beard growth, because isn't that how long it normally takes? I don't know. I don't have a beard.
Trust me.
Okay. All right. 50 gold, you said?
55.
55.
This
And
can
for
definitely
this,
end well.
I get a giant vial of oil.
Of beard oil.
God, the juxtaposition to Vex is just stellar.
This is fine.
Beard oil. Thank you so much.
Of course, anytime. If you need more of that, and you got more friends who's trying to grow out something fancy like this, you let me know.
Okay.
While this is
Did you
happening.
have some gem dust with me for?
Yeah, sure, you can't take, so yeah.
What?
I mean, come on. Oh.
I will go with Jester. Find some gems. Jester, I want to consult the history stacks of this place. You take the ladies' room, I'll take the men's room.
You got it.
All right, we go and we look in the restroom for
One bathroom.
There is a singular restroom that is just a hole in a plank of wood in an attached outhouse.
This is unexpected.
This-
Beauregard's name
This
still in
is
there?
much smaller than I expected it to be in
Smell
here.
is incredible.
Also, yes, it's very stinky.
Is there writing on the wall?
Make perception check.
Are you guys in there together alone?
Are you trying to get me alone, Ford? Because if you are, this is probably not the best place to do it.
11.
You don't see any like major carvings. There are some gashes in the wood. Like a fight probably went down here at some point.
Oh.
But that's about all you can find.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no like come here for a good time type messages left, unfortunately.
We could shut the door.
You could what?
We should shut the door.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Oh, like get out and shut the door?
Are you Yes.
Okay, do it.
All right.
Hey guys, back so soon. How was it being alone together in whatever room you were in?
We were in the privy.
It was stinky.
Single occupant.
And really dark. I know.
I'll let my imagination run wild.
You going to christen that bottle or what?
The vicinity that you're sitting has been getting slightly drier, or at least the vicinity around this little ritual you've set up seems to have no longer fallen under the rainfall, and there's a momentary reprieve from it. As you can open your eyes and look up, you can see a green cloak blocking the rain from touching you. You see the dark hood shaded over you, and are you all watching her do this ritual?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see emerge from the stone
What?
a figure in a green cloak step from outside of the mountain and protect her from the rain. Looking down towards you, you can see just a faint bit of the chin from what bit of light is coming through from bouncing off the ground, and you see a smile. It seems you called me, my dear.
Yeah, I hope that's okay. I tried to talk to you before, and you didn't come, so I thought maybe what would be better is if I actually, really set it up.
I've been very busy setting up for our coming event.
I know, I'm so excited about
I'm
it.
gonna need your help here soon enough.
I bought so much fabric, we can make, cloaks and outfits for everybody.
Wonderful.
Right?
Okay.
Divine sense?
Okay, divine sense.
Oh, the giant green cloak that just came out of the rock. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the house spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
That's right. Both saw him.
Gotcha. You do not sense anything.
Do not sense anything.
You do not sense anything.
So, not a celestial fiend, undead.
That's good.
Not good or evil?
affected by the hallow spell. It's just divine sense.
Let me check the hallow spell real fast, just to double check.
I don't know how.
I don't remember the specifics of it, so I want to make
Does it
sure.
sense good or evil?
No, it's just
Specific types of things.
detect good and evil.
Closest maybe would be a celestial,
Kind of
but
the
really, if he is a deity, this is Liam talking.
He is.
He's something other than.
Wait, it says in anything
We'll see.
that
It says affected. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell. I don't know what that is.
Okay. You do sense something.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
What's a Hallow spell?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know.
What?
What's a Hallow spell?
You sense a presence that kind of clicks into your attention. Enough.
Jester, we saw everything.
He's real.
I know he's real.
But we heard him also. That's not. That's.
Did you? You didn't.
Did we not? We
saw
heard
him.
nothing, but we saw so much.
It felt like we heard him.
Did you see his mouth moving?
Well, don't say this. He's very handsome.
Well,
He was a floating cloak.
you also can't see his face very much,
I saw
but
his
you can
jaw.
tell from
I
like
can
his
tell
posture.
from his posture.
And did you see the bottom of his chin? I saw his chin that time.
He held himself with confidence, the way he sort of pointed and gestured,
did you see
like a
there's-
ballerina.
I know he was very graceful. And there's this one point where he like went like this.
He's not that handsome. You're just attracted to mystery or something. I mean, you barely saw
Who
his face.
isn't attracted to mystery? I mean, yes, of course I am.
I'm not. No, I like very upfront delivery of goods.
Delivery of goods.
No shady biz.
I'll say this about you. You were a lot more handsome and attractive before we knew everything about you. When you were a mysterious orphan with mysterious ties to a strange water god, that was sexy. Now you're just some creeper who just well,
I think it was more the accent, really.
that too.
Yeah.
This accent is so
This might be the
plain.
worst thing
That's not
anyone's ever said to me.
plain.
This is
Ever.
insanely harsh
Yeah,
on
I grew
listen
up in
to
an
her.
orphanage. Yeah.
This,
I think her accent now is wonderful.
So do I, but it was, I have never heard it.
I had heard that other accent plenty, Ford, and I like this one more.
Well, maybe it's the menagerie.
Have you
coup.
ever seen his face? Or just you
I
see
see
it's
Ford
like
all
a
the time. It still doesn't change the fact
Well,
that he's not that attractive.
I Ford, you're very handsome.
Not everyone
He's
can be
very handsome.
a centaur or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
So I wanted
Buy
to
yourself something
move
nice.
that
Yourself
direction
something nice, yeah?
towards the ones attacking Ford to get them within my 15 feet.
Falls back and shatters into the ground T-1000
All the
style.
unicorns around him go, yay!
The others, and actually, aware
Two
of that in a
of you
second
are
attack.
here for a reason, and all of us can get our palms read. Would you prefer someone else went first?
Yes. Yes, I don't know what to expect, yes. Someone with lower stakes.
Sure, I'll go. Well, I mean, if somebody has to go, I'll talk.
No response beyond that.
I walk out.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm afraid.
Oh,
Fuck, the humidity change is so dramatic.
We gotta go. You're good. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
What do you mean?
Let's get the fuck out of
We're-
here. Go.
we're
I need to
walking.
get the tincture.
No, you don't. Your curse is broken. Deal has been made. Everything's fine.
What did you give her?
What do you mean it's been broken?
I gave her something very precious. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Your hands are
Come
still
on.
there.
I know. You know what?
What did
she
you give
ended
her?
up being a really nice lady. We got along.
Are you sure?
Everything's fine.
Then
I am
let's go.
so
Let's
serious.
walk.
Let's
Let's
go.
walk.
The thing that I gave her, you know, I've never actually given before or used. So
What did you give her?
I gave her,
Did you kiss her?
yeah, I gave her a real big smooch and she loved it. She was
I
like,
don't
oh my
believe you,
gosh.
Jess. Will you tell us what you gave her, please?
I hadn't even gotten to that.
I gave her a cupcake. My last one. I gave
What
her
did
my
you
last
really
cupcake.
give
I
her?
gave her a cupcake.
And that
was enough?
Was enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could a cupcake possibly be enough?
I don't feel any different. You're telling
Nott
me
was
that
prepared to give
the
war.
curse has been lifted on me.
No.
Do I look different?
What?
It's fair.
Why don't we just make the hut or something? and
Finish the job? Yeah, it doesn't seem like a deal would be concluded with a cupcake. Maybe we should take care of this ourselves.
Well, let's.
You don't trust me?
I trust you.
No, I trust you. I just don't
get
believe
as far
it.
as we're
You just don't
comfortable
believe
tonight.
me?
That a hat
You don't
would-
believe me that I would know the difference
Sleep
of
on
if a
it.
curse was broken and a deal
See
was
where
made?
we're at.
How would she break a curse that's been hanging over Nott for years over a cupcake?
What flavor was the cupcake?
It was blueberry.
I mean, I'll do a lot for blueberry.
Okay.
It's been a minute since you've gotten any new cupcakes. How old was that cupcake?
It's pretty old.
What are we missing?
The frosting was like
real still.
Well,
I tasted it.
To be fair, she probably eats like, earthworms and...
I feel intimidated for sure.
It's the hairdo.
Yeah. You take a confident step forward. A massive plant that was just beyond the route you were standing on just devours Ford. Just completely vanishes inside of a large fly. And between the two of you, manage to get him out. And it slowly kind of like pulls open.
Good job, Ford. Now we know to watch out for those.
Yeah. Maybe we should be quiet. Just a thought. Sorry. It stings. Major image and put a giant thrashing young blue dragon 120 feet in that direction.
Okay. As you guys see this and you're beginning to prep yourself, all of a sudden you hear this the cracking and breaking of trees. You glance over and you see a fucking young blue dragon just land in the middle of this swamp and begin growling, its mouth crackling with electrical energy. And you watch as these undead immediately, like, their heads turn and begin running in that direction.
Okay. He's back. He's back.
No, it's me. I did it. It's me.
How long can that last?
Then, I have a really cool, powerful, good friend who likes cupcakes a lot. I'm gonna send her some for sure.
Seems only fair.
It's very resourceful, Jester.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you nervous at all?
Oh, well, of course. She's really scary looking, right?
You seem a little nervous now.
Well, yeah, because what if she comes after us?
I mean, all of us were nervous speaking with her. At least I was. I don't know about you.
If it didn't work, what were you going to do then?
Ooh, like run? Maybe like dimension door out of there if I could, or like
We would have thrown down.
It would have been a throwdown probably, or maybe no, she probably would have been real pissed if she'd figured it out. It would have turned into a fight. Who knows? She might have killed me.
Well, what are you gonna do? What are your goals?
To stay with my friends, to see what happens, to watch over you. You've watched over me as I've explored my past. The least I can do is return the favor. I'm invested now. I want to see peace between these nations. I want to see what this green cloaked figure is that Jester keeps talking to. I want to see Nott get back what she wants. Yes, the traveler. All right, it's fine. We owe it to each other.
You're also making like boatloads of cash, which can like totally go to like a great scholarship and like a retirement fund.
Braces are not cheap these days.
Absolutely.
Ford knows. You don't want. You don't want Luke filing down his own teeth. That shit hurts.
No, I don't.
They look good though. They're looking real good.
Thanks, Jess.
But when I change back?
Blue?
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Who are you asking?
You.
Oh.
Oh. Green.
Right.
Does anybody have a crush on me?
Oh.
Chester, you know everyone does.
What? No.
Okay, back to you though.
No, not entirely. They seem rather boorish, though I do worry that half-orc Mama's boy seems to have picked up on my recent sloppiness, if you will.
Oh, well, he would never judge, He's actually really polite, and I mean, yeah, kind of a mama's boy, but not in that way. I mean, he's really reliable. Is really what it comes down to.
Your friend.
Wait! Before we go, I have to pray to the traveler.
Oh.
To.
You do that? You pray daily now?
Well, yeah. It's how I decide. He helps me figure out what I'm going to do for the day.
Before she draws a dick on a tree or something. I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go carve a dick on a tree.
Oh, okay.
More time to be around you.
I like it.
All right.
Jester has faith in the traveler. That's good enough for me, I suppose.
Those followers get followers. That's how you build a religion.
They have a word for people who do that already. They're called jesters.
What?
A trickster who shows the truth. I mean, how did you end up with that name in the first place?
Well, I thought it sounded cool. I thought jesters were people that made people laugh.
Yeah. You thought it? You chose your name?
Well, yeah.
Your mother did not name you?
Well, she did, but she told me I get to choose my own name.
What was your name used to be?
Don't think tieflings do tiefling. Yeah, there's a thing if I.
Did you have a name before this?
What did your mother call you before, Jester?
What was your mother's name?
For you.
For you.
Yeah.
For you.
Genevieve.
Genevieve?
I mean,
perfectly reasonable.
Jenny.
Sorry.
I think that's lovely.
I like Jester, okay? Jester. Jeez.
It's a much better name.
Jenny?
No.
There's been this part of me for a long time that I was 100% convinced. I kind of like talked about it with Ford at one point. Or I think I did. Or maybe I imagined
You're
it.
losing the thread.
That you created the traveler.
I know, but that's pretty impressive.
Jester, could I ask an important question? He's never asked you to harm anyone, right? All these tricks, they're not at the physical expense of anyone. I mean, everyone's going to be safe and have a laugh afterwards, right? It's not ever going to end in someone being hurt.
He definitely gives me the ability to hurt people. I mean, you guys have seen that.
Yeah, but only in defense of yourself and us, not for giggles and shits.
Ford's got a point.
I mean, that's not what he's after, you know?
I don't know.
You
about
heard
that.
him say it's boring to him. Just going out and killing someone, what's the point,
Yeah,
right?
he's looking for fun. He's not looking to strangle anyone or something like that.
Exactly.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, a cult is.
Tell if you walked up to that or not. I really can't.
I mean, a cult is all well and good. I don't know a ton about them, but I do feel like, you know, the story on cults is that, I don't know, people normally die.
I mean, the
en masse.
only experience I have with cults outside of apparently my own is like
Irons.
yeah, and they were real bad.
Yeah, not great.
But I don't think that means that we have to be. Are we a cult? Oh man.
He literally said, "You're
I
a
know
cult."
what he said, Ford.
But I think Traveler Con could be the deciding factor. It could be the turning point
Of what?
of making it a cult versus a religion.
No, it's a cult.
It's a cult.
It's.
But we could make it a positive cult. We could make it.
I mean, like,
We could look.
Jester, how do you feel about all this? You thought he was a god before. He's not. It doesn't sound like he's even close. How do you feel about being able to decide what he will become?
well, I don't think he wants to be a god. I think I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of pressure. I feel a little overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie.
Wait, what does he really want then? If he doesn't want to be a god?
I think he wants the power. He enjoys the people, worshipping him. He likes the compliments.
Did get a sense of ego.
I mean, it's understandable. He's really powerful. He's super cool, and he's very handsome. Now that I've actually seen his face, it is as handsome as I thought it was going to be.
Much, but sure.
I've never seen eyebrows quite that large. I wonder how he gets them like that.
He should honestly tweeze a little.
No.
I mean, just
End of the day, it is a screws over to Ford.
Okay. I will use lay on hands for the first time and neutralize a poison affecting a creature.
Yeah.
Do that?
What?
So you use 5 points of your. I think it's 5, right? 5 hit points of your
That many? How many times can you do that a day?
Twice, technically, I think. 'Cause it's 5
You
per level.
wasted it on Frumpkin. What if one of us gets poisoned?
He's an animal lover.
Frumpkin takes chances. I like that.
Sprinkle. Go check out that waxy stuff.
And
Put your staff in the middle and see if it helps.
Why would I do that?
What if there's something in there?
I don't want to poke it. I'll just leave it alone.
Yasha, use your sword.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I have one responsibility on this team. I'll summon my sword and I'll poke the hill.
Yeah.
24.
Hits.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. This one, after it sprayed this thick, sticky fluid onto your friends that kind of set them on the ground, the steam rising up as it burns and hardens. You come back and swipe.
I'm gonna say that I was near Ford.
Run my 30 feet. This way? Yeah, kind of in the direction of Yasha and go, Chester, let's go!
All right, and then I'm going at third level. I'm going. My person, actual Jester, is going to shoot her hand over and look at Ford and say, "Get up, man!" And she's gonna cast Healing Word.
You got it.
The third time.
In the whole campaign.
That's third level, so that's 3d4.
Wow.
Ooh, that was crazy, wasn't it?
It was.
5, 8 plus 5.
Any is good.
9.
5, 8 plus 5?
Nice. Yeah. No. 8 plus 5.
13. I'll take it.
There
Thank
you go.
so much.
All right. Finishes Gestures go. Caduceus, you're up.
Wow, that changed things.
So
We took this guy out, and nobody else could. That's pretty impressive, you guys.
Pretty good.
Oh,
we work well together.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Ford Stone, you okay?
Yep, doing all right.
We need to take a rest. Ford is looking really rough.
And you are?
Ford Stone, no relation. Your son has been a great friend.
He's totally related.
I'm not. It's not.
Yeah.
No, this is not.
No, but he is a stone.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I think he might be
Stone
related.
Cold Fox.
Not
Ha.
stone.
Yeah.
So wait, you're not stone?
I'm not stone.
You're not
No,
a
no, no.
stone.
You're,
He is a stone.
I-
And I'm not important.
Hold on.
She's not the brave.
Third base.
Restart.
how has this never happened before?
Interesting. Of the Wild Mother, and your name is Stone.
yes.
Yeah, he could have been a child of the Traveler, but he chose the Wild Mother, so it's got to mean something.
There is the stone part.
What?
Yes.
Have you been through here before then?
Here, the menagerie? No, it's my first time. Same for most of us.
But he is from the Menagerie Coast.
What? Another coincidence?
Port Damali, not. I mean, yes. But
In the Menagerie Coast,
Yeah.
though. Like,
Oh my gosh! Can you guys bake me into like a cupcake or something, and then eat me?
what? Are you asking us to
That would
eat you if you attack?
that would probably require the kill.
You know what? Draw a dick on somebody, because that is impermanent. And it's a dick.
That doesn't sound nearly as
dick on
fun.
one of the statues. They wake up and they just got one sticking out of their shoulder.
I could paint like a penis on a shoulder or something, and then when they brought back to life, yeah, that's really
And they
smart,
they
Ford.
hit it to knock it off,
And it
but that just makes it
wobbles and
harder.
wobbles.
Maybe Ford. I feel like Ford's gonna say no, but we can ask him. Just don't let him talk us out of it. No. He's really good. He's really like noble.
yeah. Okay, should we not ask him? Is he gonna be like a buzzkill?
No, we should ask him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All these people with no undies. You?
Nope.
You?
Of course. What? Of course.
Ford?
I'm not answering this question.
Do you wear underwear? Do you wear
I'm not
boxes or
answering
briefs?
it.
Tidy whities?
I'm not answering you.
Are they like huggers? I bet they're huggers.
I'm gonna imagine huggers.
Yeah, me. Bo goes up to Ford while Jester's checking out. Hey. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you feeling about things? Is this a weird time to have this conversation? I feel like we have like 5 minutes before Jester comes out. or like,
What things?
I don't know, I just want to check in.
I feel fine.
Yeah. How do you feel about this traveler thing? Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, not particularly sold. I think it's weird that Not's just jumping in.
Why didn't you want to go with the traveler? I mean, aside from all of the obvious reasons that I know why you didn't go with the traveler, but like...
You mean other than him revealing himself and saying, I'm not a god?
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
Right, that's a big one.
Yeah. I mean, it's been shifty from the beginning, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I also, prefer a little bit more stability in my deities.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if we should be concerned with her safety or if, like, this guy is taking advantage of her.
100%.
He absolutely is,
Yeah, that's
right?
no question.
Should we kick his ass?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Not
right.
yet. No, you tame that, and then we see where it goes. I mean, Jester's done a fantastic job. She pieced a person together.
Yeah, that was insane. I thought that was going to be a fucking nightmare.
Me too. I thought it was going to be like...
Yeah, no. Or I thought he was going to be like, like from his seams. Yeah.
I thought so too, yeah. But no, I mean, she really pulled it off.
I think she might be like more of a god than this fuckhead is.
Jester?
Yeah.
A god.
Like, well, no, I'm not saying like she's a god. I'm just saying like, because she's always like, oh, the traveler, he's so powerful. And like, she doesn't know that like maybe she's more powerful than he is. I mean, do you think? Or am I just like blindsided by like bias?
Yes, a little bit of that. Also, I don't really know. He just seems to appear out of nowhere, and none of us can do that. But as long as she's not being hurt, then I guess I'm okay. She's doing great things with it. The dick's everywhere, not, and, just creating people's beds that haven't been in them in 10 years. Not the best.
Yeah, okay.
But, again, no one's really been in there, so it's okay.
No, I mean, fuck those people. Whatever.
How do you feel about the traveler? You want to kick his ass.
Yeah, I mean, he has a face I want to punch. Like, his curly fucking red hair, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, I hate you.
I'm giving you permission. Go up and punch him. Yeah.
No, you're setting me up for fucking failure.
I mean, yes, but I think you should do it. I mean, how are we going to know how he's going to react unless someone does it? I could try and punch him, but I just embarrass myself.
Wait, so you want me to do it?
Yes, it's better than me.
Yeah. All right, we'll see how this shit plays out.
You'll punch him the next time you see him, right?
Of course.
Promise?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. Jester, hey!
Welcome, Tusktooth. The ship is yours.
And he slowly stomps back under deck.
Tusktooth.
He lives.
Just walks away.
Right. Yep. They're real busy. It's super busy times. He said, like, the Ball Eater has a place of pride here in the harbor, which is good. It's real good.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the Ball Eater.
such a smooth talker, Ford.
Yeah.
You do notice...
You'll be happy to know your daughter has been quite the adventurer. She's accomplished quite a bit.
Really? Oh, I knew she would. What have you done?
Well, you remember the traveler?
I remember you talking quite a bit about him since you were very little, yes.
Turns out he's not a god.
Every child comes to a point in their life where things, fleets of fancy and imagination from childhood.
I mean, he's real, Mama. He's still real.
Of course.
No.
Yeah, sorry
actually
to
met him.
interject. We, not a god, but we have all, in fact, met this individual.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is it? Is she safe? I told you to take care of her.
No, I did. No, we've taken that very seriously. She is quite safe.
It's a little predatory, though. Let's be honest.
No. No, that's
A grown man was sneaking into a young girl's bedroom all the time. What's not why? I mean, it turned out okay. Like it's fine, but
She's actually in more control than you might imagine. She actually is dictating quite a bit of what happens in this relationship.
yeah, if anything, she's the god.
Yeah, so maybe.
Yeah, we certainly don't want to make you uncomfortable. Your daughter has helped broker peace between.
Oh, Sharp I can handle. Don't worry. I handle men like him all the time. Well, thank you for keeping her safe. And
Okay. Anybody else going with them to the Tide Peak Tower, or just the two of them?
Oh yeah, I'll go. Yes, of course.
Maybe you want to spend more time with your mother, or
Yeah,
time with the
totally.
Nine.
Ford, do you want to go to the fish market or?
I mean, are you hungry?
I don't know. Maybe.
I actually don't. I don't think I need it. I'll just, make something else appear while I'm there.
No, I feel like I'm dressed okay.
But won't people know that it's an illusion? There's a lot of magic people. Don't you want to, have actual clothes?
No, why would I care if they know it's an illusion?
Well, if it's fancy clothes for real, you can have fancy clothes for real.
And then if it gets dispelled, you just look terrible.
Well, you don't look terrible, Ford. You just look.
Caduceus, do you think I look terrible?
Be approachable.
You can get a really, really nice, piratey looking captain's coat.
No, I don't think so.
But a captain's coat.
No, I'll...
Big feather. Real big feather.
Just since you're already so gung-ho about shopping,
Yeah.
why don't you just pick something out for me as well?
I'll try and keep her reeled in.
Okay.
You got it, Ford.
I don't know what to wear.
For Ford,
Yes.
we got you, well, number one, some fitted pants to look very nice on your butt. And then we got you a navy suit coat. Very captain-esque, right? With leather trim on it.
Oh.
Double-breasted, square shoulders to show off your frame.
Very nice boots.
Very nice, shiny black boots. Super, super shiny.
Thank you.
Biggest pirate hat they could make.
This hat puts Avantika to shame.
You don't have to wear it, Ford. It was more just for fun.
I wear it with fucking pride.
Oh, I got a long pink evening gown that's very fitted through the bodice, and then it flares out in very flowy chiffon all the way to the ground.
Very nice. Looks like the Mighty Nine's ready for a formal occasion.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You do see greeting with a kiss on the hand to Marion as she wanders by, being escorted by the servants of the premises to get ready. Lord Robert Sharp with his thin, creepy mustache, his receding hairline. This man in his late 50s who looks like he's desperately trying to cling to an element of his youth, and in doing so ends up looking far older than he would if he just embraced it. Well-dressed, kisses Marion's hand, and as she walks by, turns towards your troop. Kind of gives a glance over.
I hide behind Ford. I hide behind Ford.
Roll a stealth check for me.
And hat you got there, Captain Tusktooth?
Yes, where is yours?
I left it with me mum when I was 14. The other dwarf goes like,
Don't bother me so much. She's fine. It's a nice hat. I like it.
Thank you. It was a gift.
No reason to have any friends.
And they're just going to argue a bit as you leave away.
I just hold my hat for the rest of the party.
Caleb, where are they? You said they were coming.
You did vote that they were coming.
Let's go to the street.
The street. All right.
Too
Yes.
far
Can we send
away.
them a message? I'll send them a message.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Ford a message. Ford!
We just go. Wait.
What's taking you guys so long? We're going to the ball. It's a sheesh. Do 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 do.
It is so much weirder when you're in receipt of one of those messages. I honestly thought she was going to ask if I was pooping. Did she hear all that?
Oh,
I keep forgetting that they can hear us.
They're at the ball, Lena. Let's go.
We discussed with you, yeah.
Yeah, we broke my mom's tub doing. Mama. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I run out of the room.
Okay.
Wait.
Very well.
Wait. I'll go. I'll chase after her.
All right.
Are we back to the house?
After rushing through the night streets of Nicodranus, the distant sound of high tide waves crashing on the shore, getting more and more distant as you pass through the opal archways, you come to the soft, distant sound of music.
Slow down. Slow down. This hat has incredible wind drag.
Just take it off already. Just take the hat off.
You bought this for me.
Ford, look at me.
What?
It was a joke.
What?
The hat was a joke.
It can't be. I've gotten so many compliments on it tonight. It's part of my look.
If you like it, embrace it. But I got it as a joke.
Fuck this hat.
Toward the edge of the gate, takes a breath, puts her arm around yours, and then pushes into the night, back towards the chateau.
Ford, walk on the other side of her. It's helpful.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your help.
Of course. Bo and I were able to stay for a bit more of your performance before the night really kicked into a different gear. It was thrilling, though. I can see where Jester gets all of her exuberance and personality. It was quite amazing.
Well, thank you very much. What happened to your hat?
You know, it was such a hit, someone just up and snatched that bitch in the middle of the party.
That is unfortunate.
I agree.
I can have another one made for you.
Oh, could you?
I'll pull some strings.
Yes, and then you'll have to wear it all the time, Ford, because it will be a gift from Mama.
All right, would love that.
I can see your discomfort. Do not worry, it's okay.
Oh, no, I...
Just give in for it. Just say it's okay. Don't do it.
Oh, don't do it or do it.
Don't do it.
Fuck, what? No.
Let what you want be known to the world.
I really don't wear a hat very well. It's not...
Well, that's not true. You look fabulous in it, but I know you...
Pick one. Which one is it? Am I wearing it or not?
You're not gonna wear it.
I don't wear
Unless you
hats.
really want to. I mean, I don't want to...
I'll take the hat. Brush delivery.
So be it.
Thank you, Ford.
You're welcome. She's a charming woman. You can see why she has all of the suitors in attention every night.
Yeah, everyone really loves her. Yeah.
I can't feel my hamstrings. I think I pulled something as
You
we
can
were
walk
running.
much slower back.
Do you mind?
Not at
This
all.
coat does not breathe. It's lovely, but fuck.
I wonder what they all decided.
Who? Oh, yes! Should we head back to the docks?
I mean, probably. I guess I can send a message to everyone, see where they are now.
It's so strange. When the message doesn't come from you, it's very alienating.
think everyone's just used to hearing you send messages. Caleb sent me one. It sent this night down a whole other rabbit trail.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, you and Bo seemed a little,
Bo was tripping balls. There was all sorts of things. She was swinging at stuff that wasn't there.
Really?
Yeah, we unmasked like a dragonborn fellow. I turned around and he just, poof, he was gone.
What?
I know.
What the heck was going on?
I don't
I was just trying to talk to Essek, and then all this hell broke loose.
Yeah, we thought we'd keep an eye on the room, and then we thought we were like doing the real investigative digging, and turns out, no, we're just fucking things up.
I was going to talk to him and then start talking about how much I liked Essek, and then all of a sudden, like, Not had paralyzed him or something? I don't remember. It was weird.
Not paralyzed Essek?
I think so.
That sounds
And then
about right.
Caleb, put him in chains, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get that fellow down from the balcony that was harassing your mother?
Oh, I should have told Mama about that.
I mean, there's no way they could trace that back to you, though.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I saw it was me, and I'm pretty sure the spell's probably worn off by now, and I'm pretty sure it's exactly what I did before, so yeah, he's gonna be pretty pissed.
Well, I think we actually went up there and tried to scare him a little bit, so maybe he'll keep his mouth shut.
Oh, good.
Well, the good news is... No, it's worn off.
No good news.
Never mind. No good news.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You look lovely this evening.
Oh, thank you.
You did a good job. We should make this our new vibe.
Our new look, we should be in formal wear all the time.
I don't know. I think people actually paid us respect.
Well, you do look quite dashing. You look like a captain.
Thank you. Without the hat?
Without the...
Yeah, because I went up to Captain Dremmy. Guess what? No fucking hat.
Well, maybe a smaller hat. That one was really big.
He's a dwarf. He didn't have a hat.
You don't
Nothing.
Nope. Whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna send a message. Hey everyone, are you still at the docks, or are you coming back to the chateau, or where should we meet you? Is Essek still around, or what's going on?
Who did you send that to?
Who did you send that to?
Beth.
Essek gone.
Screamed a couple times. Essek is gone.
Us en route to chateau.
Oh, she's really bad at this.
Stopping for quick bite.
Oh.
Tell if you need us pick up anything. Fire bad.
Yeah, she suggested before that I use less words and make more ideas present, but it was very confusing when she just did it. So, yeah, I think they're gonna get some dinner or something, but she didn't say where.
Oh, shit. I mean, do we want to... Can you send another one?
As long as we go to sleep.
Or, we could just grab a bite.
Yeah, I mean, they're on their way back. We might as well just go get something. Maybe we'll find them there.
Do you have a favorite spot around here?
I didn't really go out very much for food.
Oh, that's right. You hid.
Well,
We could order in.
yeah, they've got wonderful food downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go downstairs and eat. At
All
the
right.
chateau.
All right. So you guys have a chateau dinner. The rest of you guys come back to the chateau and you catch up as Jester and Ford are eating, finishing up their meal down within the main area, which is mostly empty now.
Is it candlelit? Is it? Are we walking in on anything?
No.
We're just sitting at a table having some food.
Do you want some ice cream?
Oh, hi. Hi.
Really good ice cream here. How did it go?
Jester is like the glue of this group of weirdos that we are. And Yasha.
I'm just rolling it because it's fun.
The drama.
All right, so you impact onto the wet deck of the ship. You do fail one death save.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay. It's not terrible.
Just one.
Bo
It's
just
pretty fucking
screams
bad, yeah.
out at the sight of it.
Whack! You hear that impact and you turn.
Isn't that too because I'm already unconscious?
If you know, it's only a melee attack.
Yeah.
Well, critical hit does 2 death saves.
Gotcha.
And you only get critical hit automatically if it's a melee attack next to them. So,
I just scream my head off and I just scream, Ford!
Alrighty.
Can we hear it? Did we hear that below deck?
Yeah, you did.
Baited me into that.
I instantly,
Survey the scene.
I instantly drop my blade barrier.
Drop your blade barrier? We'll say on your turn. Drop. All right, Jester, you're up.
I can't get upstairs because they're just blocking everything.
Yep.
This is stupid.
Sorry.
It's traffic jam.
Sorry. I know, but it's gonna use up all my. It's an action to do it.
Is ethereal or like
Okay, then I'm gonna use my action to dimension door.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on above deck, so I'm gonna bamf up to here.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon. I'm gonna move it up through.
Okay, it comes up to about right where Ford is.
Can
as far as like the placement there.
Can it hit anything?
It can move over here and hit this guy if you'd like.
Okay, yeah.
With the last of its movement. Go for it.
That hits. 26.
26, yeah, it does.
15 points
15 points.
of serrated lollipop damage.
Ginsu lollipop. Which it does. It shreds the creature. Blade in its chest, kind of staring off to the side. It gives a look towards one of the spine guys who had climbed over the edge. It leaps down onto the ground, puts its hands on the blade, the Sword of Fathoms as well, and pushes down as it stabs all the way through Ford's chest.
I'm going to. Is he looking rough, did you say?
He's starting to look hurt, yeah.
At 5th level, I'm going to shoot my hand forward and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, go for it. Roll for an attack. You got it.
Right, advantage on
Who did you hit? Did you hit
the big guy?
On top of
Kicked it
Ford?
all off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna move position?
It doesn't. I mean, I'm going to run forward to the edge of the.
To the edge of.
Can I jump down? So I can see. How far can I get? Could you just.
I'm going to walk over.
I'm going to
and
run over.
quickly.
This is why are you walking?
Quickly.
Come on, Caduceus,
Going to quickly
Caduceus!
cast Gentle Repose really quickly.
Okay.
On which should give us a second.
What does that do?
What are you doing?
Gentle Repose means that there's not the time limit is extended.
On both of them or who?
I'm going to do both of them really quickly.
How do you mean?
Time limits?
So that's.
The target is protected from decay and can't become undead.
It also expends the time limit on raising the target from the dead since day spent under the influence.
Wait,
of the
but
spell
why
don't
not
count
just
as time
cast
limits.
Revivify?
Quickly
I'm just
detecting
gonna-
magic.
For me. And add your spellcasting
I'm
modifier.
going to be holding on to Ford's hand.
Okay.
Does anybody
You
else
turn
want to do
bright
anything?
Green, then turn brown and die and wither. The leaves of the vines immediately crumbling and decaying to dust. And as they do, leaving the wound itself partially healed. And you pause for a moment. And you hear the breath begin to come back into the lungs.
Cure wounds level 3.
Go ahead and roll for that.
I reach down and I kiss Ford on the forehead, and I immediately spin around and cast Revivify on Orly. I
slow.
spin back around to Ford.
Slow.
You alright? I mean, aside from no.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Thank you. Are they all gone?
I think so. They were really hacking you up.
Yeah, it feels pretty shitty inside of my chest right now.
Reverted back.
Should we search for an orb in you, Ford? I mean, not like that, but should we? Do you have one inside of you still?
All evidence seems to suggest yes.
How do we get it out?
I don't know.
How did you get it in?
I had a dream where I ingested a sword I could try and throw up. There was another one where I pushed it into my chest.
Do you have 2 orbs in you still?
No, I'm just saying I consumed. No, I only have.
How do you know?
Because I opened the key to one of the locks of Uk'otoa with
How
the
did you
sword.
get it open? Did you pull it out?
There were 2 eyes in the sword, and I placed it down into the ground. But I had to use the pommel of the sword.
There are 2 that you've placed, actually.
2 that I.
So you have 2
orbs inside of you. You're 2 orbs inside of you.
No, you've placed 2 orbs. There was
I mean, when that thing was in my chest before I decided to take, just a quick repose, was he like doing the same thing that we were just doing? Was he trying to grab something out of my chest, or?
He was going for it.
Chest.
And it was felt very
So it's
centralized.
not me that he wanted. He wanted something out of me.
Well, I don't know. He also was trying to pull you down into the ocean, so.
They really wanted to kill you.
Wait. They were trying to take me off the boat?
I think he was trying to take you off the boat after they knew that most of the team had been compromised.
Yeah, we weren't giving him time to do his
do what
work,
he
and
needed.
so he needed to leave with your corpse.
Or they just really.
Or they had to take you
Liked you
somewhere,
a lot.
dead or alive.
You had a dream that you swallowed this orb and the orb is there?
Open your mouth.
Yes.
Do I see anything in his throat? Feel. Oh.
It's such an extreme
Ford's chest
transformation.
and like this area.
The abs area or the pecs area?
No, like the abs, like the solar plexus.
Sternum?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but you should get all up and down.
I'm really gonna like tickle him, you know what I mean? I need to feel to see if I can feel anything. Do you mind? Is this okay? I want to see if I feel
I was
anything.
just dead, so have at it.
No, I mean, if this is uncomfortable for you, let me know.
I'm actually enjoying it. It's
Okay.
fine.
I can commune tonight. I can ask the traveler if he knows anything or if he can sense the orb in Ford.
We know the orb's in Ford.
Yeah, but if you could find where it is or if he knows how to get it out, if he's heard about anything like this. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna commune, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and I'm gonna set up a ritual.
Actually, could we join you and just see if the Wild Mother might have anything to say about it as well?
I don't
maybe
think-
just a meditate.
Do you have commune?
Into the cloaked figure that's so familiar to you, as Artagan steps forward and goes,
Hello, my dear. Hi. You have some questions.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna ask you that. We just had a crazy fight.
You're learning. Proud of you.
So Ford has a thing, like a ball, an orb, an eyeball stuck inside of his body.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes are coming after him for it. They're like, we really want to let Ukatoa out.
No.
And I was wondering
Mhm.
if you know how to get the orb out of him.
The questions.
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
No. You asked your question. The answer is,
I believe I have an inkling, yes.
Oh, come on, Ma.
Not my rules.
Is that the only question you get?
No, I get 2 more. Okay. I got to think of how I'm going to phrase this.
Doesn't involve me dying.
Yeah.
Do we have to cut him open to get it out?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, that's good to know. Is it something that's within my skill set now?
I think you are quite capable, Jester.
Orly, do you have any diamond dust on you? Because I know you do, your enchanted tattoos and stuff. Did anybody?
My skill set definitely allows me to work with it, but my customers have to provide the components. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
Fish person.
Hey, Essek, do you have any diamonds on you that you'd be willing to give me? Like something worth 100 gold or something? I promise I will pay you back, or I could give you some gold now. I really need it. Can you just come over here if you have it?
for the element of that message that he did receive, he responds, it is early, Jester.
Oh shit, it's 2:30 in the morning.
Unfortunately, that is not the type of component that I prepared for the journey.
Because you used
800 gold worth of residuum.
Residuum, by its nature, can be used to replace any amount of money's worth of a material component. That's part of the reason why it's also so sought after and so rare.
Can I get 100 gold?
I mean, sure, yeah, I don't know.
Do this if you like. Let's give this a roll.
Caduceus is gonna do it.
You've done a lot tonight.
I would recommend holding his hand. This may hurt.
Or his abs.
Or his
Hold my hand for.
Just a second. What are we doing?
We're just gonna try something.
Have you ever gotten a tooth pulled?
Yes.
It's like that.
That didn't feel very good.
Well,
Then hold my hand. You can squeeze it as hard as you want.
In you, in this moment with your eyes closed, that warmth, you feel this twinge of pain right there that begins to grow and burn and sear. And you feel his hand squeeze tightly. Nausea begins to kick in, wave after wave, as this horrible pain begins to just burn from the inside. It is awful. All of you begin to grow nervous with what is happening, especially with how now, barely recovering from the edge of death, he seems to be convulsing in the way that he is.
You're hurting him.
I'm gonna link my arm in his arm just to keep him there and to keep him upright and safe.
Okay.
Somebody pick it up with an object and let's put it in the bag as quickly as possible.
Your vision returns.
Take it off my sash and scoop it up and tie it off.
Let's put it.
I hold back his little teeny man bun.
Holy shit!
Put it in the bag as soon as
oh,
possible.
it's coming out of your nose.
I put it in this, it will be gone.
Perfect.
Gone.
What does that mean, gone?
How gone?
It's the Amberstone.
No one can see me.
Perfect. Let's
Use
do it.
my long
right now.
sleeve to wipe up Ford's face and mouth.
Caleb starts placing out the pieces of amber and around it on the deck. And as a ritual cast.
Can I make myself look like Jester?
Certainly.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that about?
I'm just making sure I could still, do things. I hadn't realized that was there.
It's not the source of your power, Ford.
Not anymore.
Respect to myself.
Not real. It's okay. They're just not real.
Wow.
And,
Jules, they're going
fish
after
food.
you, Ford. They wanted you, the betrayer.
No, I heard this.
But then they also want him to open up the last seal.
Wow.
I get the distinct impression they were surprisingly chill about the last time this happened.
People are actively repairing the boat. Just one?
I'll go with what the group.
You have Gallon is the carpenter assigned. The other carpenter is Jester.
I'll
so
go,
currently,
fine.
it's
I
just
understand
Gallon.
what you're saying. I'm going to go out.
Just to take someone with you, and also someone go help Gallant. I just had a horrible thought that maybe since these humanoids could turn into those things, I just don't want to make sure we have some black pearl thing happen and some fucking ship comes up out of the ocean.
I don't know what that means.
Like a black pearl. You've never seen a black pearl before?
Sure, no.
Yeah, it comes up out of the ocean, turns into a ship, and then we're fighting like an undead sea person ship.
Is this a real thing?
I don't know. I just vomited a ball. What do you want from me?
This is true. I'm
It was
gonna
very
go.
impressive.
To go check out on a galley?
We should just start working on the ship, just in case.
Ooh, we should put a Ford dummy in the captain's bed.
A what?
A Ford dummy.
Oh, like a decoy.
Yeah.
A Ford dummy.
I will also send
below deck of your ship at sea.
You know,
Rags.
rags. Someone with rags.
You can, all right, you can find some rags.
Okay.
I'm gonna just the head.
Gallon's like, I don't need those bed sheets anyway. It's fine.
Just the
Whoa, did you kill anyone? Surrender your bed sheets.
I'm gonna use my paint
Yeah, yeah. Good use of it.
Thank you. To paint a Ford head that looks like Ford's head. But like that
Using your magical paints, right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna become a Ford head.
It's gonna
Well,
be.
it's not gonna come alive, but it's gonna look like
It's
Ford.
gonna. Okay, you finish it, and it looks creepily realistic.
Whoa.
Which is Ford's face going.
Oh, Eric.
Here.
Oh, Eric.
You gonna practice making out with it?
Now he's sleeping. It's weird.
All right.